Sin City lights on the chart. Trade alert. That's right, baby. Let's go. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monk in the chair. Green tea coast stare. Liquidity in the air. Trade alert, we inbound. Whole chat making sounds. If she pump, if she dump, we still make it off the bounce. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Round the bottom,
they pay the bills. That's right, baby. That's right. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Bitcoin moody, she be moving like a ghost. Wick up, wick down, and she do the most. Everybody yelling short, everybody yelling long.
Welcome to Sin City Crypto.
My narrative don't matter, my feelings don't count.
Make yourself comfortable or break down the daily candle.
Learn how to lose, that's the trade of truth. No revenge trade, no panic. Click if the candle flips red, I get that real quick. Casino talking, I hear bells. Liquidations, can't you tell? TA plays out every time. Just not how you had it in your mind. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monk in the chair. Green tea coast stare. Liquidity in the air. Trade alert, we inbound. Whole chat making sounds. If she pump, if she don't, we still make it off the bounce. That's right, baby. That's right, that's right, baby. Round the bottoms, pay the bills. That's right, baby. Bing bong, price trapped in the range. Head and shoulders, then the pattern change. Blue flag, bear flag, falling wedge. I'm not guessing, I'm playing the edge. Fair value gap like a speed boost. Mario Kart when the candle cuts loose. Drag that stop in the profit, quick take profit. Damn it, don't marry the pig. Pinky up if we bullish. Red dot if we put us. Green dot on the daily, not a whole chat going foolish. Spam the chat with the coins. Tell me where the money at. High probability.
Where the money at? Where the money at?
I'm pointing to the map. Can I get an amen?
Can I get an amen? And it's in the congregation.
In the money, baby. Let the runner climb. Not financial.
Who's in the money?
Advice, but the chart don't lie. If the trade goes wrong, we don't cry. We fly. Trade alert. Trade inbound.
Attention.
Stop below.
Trade inbound.
Target found. Liquidity magnet. Price get dragged. Shorts get cooked. Longs get bagged. Monk mode. No fear. No greed. Just flow. I'm not a bull. I'm not a bear. I'm a monk in the chair. Green tea coast stare. Liquidity in the air. Trade alert, we inbound. Oh, chat making sounds. If she pump, if she dump, we still make it off the bounce. That's right, baby. That's right, that's right, baby. Round the bottoms, pay the bills. That's right, that's right, baby. Learn how to lose. Let the chart tell the truth. That's right, baby. Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
All right, that's how you that is how you improve chat engagement. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. I actually didn't mean to do it that time. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. I'm the Zen Master JP. All right, we're gonna look at Bitcoin. We're gonna see what's happening in the casino. We're gonna do the daily candle close. We're gonna do the daily candle close. We got a lot going on, a lot of volatility when a candle closes and when it opens. Showing like he's trolling. I really messed up that time. Damn. Anyway, let's look at the casino. Let's take a look at the casino. Casino looks like it is pulled to the upside in the casino. Demand sitting at negative 82. Let me turn the sounds down just a little bit in the casino. All right, turn the machines down just a little bit. Destimulate you. Demand sitting at negative 82, it looks like. On a pull to the upside, though. Pull to the upside for Bitcoin. We just, entered the demand zone, but maybe exiting already. Looks like trades per minute, like 21 trades per minute right now. Low volume on the low volume side. Time frames 1 minute and 2 minute now bearish. 3 minute through the 10 minute supposedly bullish. All right, let's get in the charts. Let's get in the charts here. Shout out to Flipajanovic. Says, hi, JP, got clapped badly today on Velvet. Can you look at it? Running last short on it. Yes, me too. We got to talk about Velvet. Velvet was kind of crazy looking. God King, why didn't you tell me, man? Velvet did a short squeeze and I got clapped. Clippity clap. Like, stand in front of the congregation, clap. Everybody take turns clapping as a master clap. Seriously, we gotta look at freaking Velvet, man. Velvet, a crazy coin. What is Velvet doing? Clippity clap. Claptastic. Look at the 5 minute time frame. Velvet still look like it wants to pump. It still look like it want to pump. All right, give me 1 second. I'll pull up my clapping real quick and let's all make fun of it, okay? Let's all make fun of my clapping. Let me pull it up on BitUnix. Oil is ripping, though. Oil is ripping. We have to look at oil. Tron is ripping. Let me find out. We got some good trades cooking up here. Let's go. But first, let's make fun of my clapping. All right, here we go. Let's make fun of my clapping. I'm going to stand here in front of the congregation. Give me a good picture to share it on. The hamster? Okay. We'll do the hamster. All right, cool. All right. I stand here before the congregation of Zen sinners to confess my clapping here. I got clapped on Velvet 199%. Bah! That's right. I got clapped so hard. I'm over here. PSDT. I got stress. Okay. I'm being dramatic. No stress. But seriously, that's a big clapping. 199%, $488. Velvet came with the velvet rope. It came with the paddle, and it took me out. But I saw it coming. I did see it coming. And what did the Zen Master do? What do you think I did? I'm not a bull. I'm not a bear. What would I do if I see a short squeeze coming? What would you do if you saw a short squeeze coming? What would you do? Talk to me. Seriously. Let me pull up Velvet on BitUnix. Here we go. Check this out. Look at that squeeze, man. That thing was looking like, it was looking like that was the top, that was going down, but then it started making this crazy looking inverted head and shoulder. Then it started trending up. And then it just, what would you do in that situation? You in the short and it looks like that. Would you just close the trade? I mean, basically I closed the trade. What I did is I started scaling out of the trade. Okay. I started scaling out of the trade on Velvet. I closed half the trade, when it started pushing up. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's kept pushing up. And I said, you know what? And it started doing that like a reverse clapper. Let me go to the 30-minute time frame. Here we go. There we go. That's a way better look at it. That's a way better look. Because if I could put this in replay mode, it looked like it wanted to roll over, right? Look at that. Look at the clappage. This thing was coming down with a bearish engulfing candle, ready to dump. But then it did this. And it started doing that thunderclap candle, right? It started doing the thunderclap candle. Listen, it started doing the thunderclap candle. What would you do? So what I did is I scaled out of the short, and then I started opening a long. I started schlonging it. That's right, the clap daddy. I started a schlonging a velvet, all right? I started schlonging it, and I started increasing the size of the schlong. And what happened was, look what happened. Clap back, baby, clap back at it. That's right, reverse clapping. The clap daddy, clap velvet. Let's go. 226%, $1,900 on a freaking scalp long on velvet. That thing exploded. It's short squeeze, and I said, I want a piece of that short squeeze. That's right, I clapped back at velvet, 226%, $1,900. Those are the kind of wins that pay for your losses, maximize your wins, and minimize your losses, okay? Not only did I reduce risk, but I increased exposure to something that clearly was about to get squeezed. Anyway, I think we got oil still going. Oil should be cooking. We'll look at all the trades. All right, here we go. We got oil cooking. Anybody in the money from the oil trade right now? Anybody in the money from the oil trade? I'm up $300 in the oil trade now. I gave you this trade. This was a trade alert. Who took the trade alert?
Attention, trade alert.
I gave out a trade alert on oil. This thing is breaking the hell out. Check it out on the 4-hour time frame. Oil breaking out from the bullish divergence. Man, what a beautiful move for oil. This is the second time now I'm scalping it, okay? That is the second time now this thing is breaking out, nearing the first possible TP here. The first possible TP at $72, right? Let's go, let's go. All right, somebody say, are you still long Litecoin? No, not anymore, because I applied the anti-clapper. Stop loss to break even. All right, stop loss to break even. All right. Oil looks good. I could pretty much apply the anti-clapper here on oil. I probably should. And we got to get to BTC, the daily candle close. I know it closed. That's maybe why we're seeing so much volatility right now. Also have a TRX trade going. Look, Tron is in profit. Are you kidding me? Tron in profit. And by the way, I am using BitUnix if you're new here, okay? If you're new here, this is BitUnix, no VPN, no KYC. God King, if you're here, put it in the chat, the link, 20% deposit bonus up to a $2,000 deposit. BitUnix. Yeah, TRX looks good in a 4-hour. This thing is a larger, look, cup and handle. A cup and a handle, all right? I like it. I like the potential trade. Well, it's not potential trade. I'm in the trade, right? I like the potential move, though. I don't know for sure that it's going to break out, but I like the move. All right. Let's keep it moving. Welcome in if you're just getting in. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's time to do the BTC daily candle close, but I need that gong sound. I might have to literally just YouTube a gong sound because I did not download it yet. Let me just go to gong. Remove drawings. Wow. Whoa. That's big. That's beautiful. I just cleared all drawings on the liquidity chart. Where is that playing? It could be a local bottom. Careful. But we also just taste. There we go. All right. YouTube just playing on its own. We need a gong sound for the daily candle here. All right. I got it. I got it. I got it. Boom. Well, that's very uneventful, but it could work. All right, let's do it. Let's go to BTC, go to the daily candle close here. We just had a daily candle close 20 minutes ago now. How did it close? How do you feel about it, guys? This is the daily candle, this red one right there. Is it bullish, bearish, or is it neutral? Help me out here. I'll give you about 5 seconds to decide. Is it, do you really need to decide? Is it bullish, is it bearish, or is it neutral? Go ahead. In 3, 2, and 1. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. We'll get that one. It's bearish. Clearly, it's bearish. Very bearish candle close. Look at the wicks to the upside. Look at the doji candle. This thing is bearish. It is a compression candle. It is somewhat of a doji, a little bit indecision, but clearly a bearish, right? Somebody said a Shao Kahn hammer. Yeah, that thing is very bearish. That is a bear. Bears are in control. But you know what? Compression candles beget expansion candles. So this thing could get a big move up or a big move down. We could feel the wicks. Look at this candle now moving to the upside. I think we're seeing that volatility, right? We're seeing that volatility from the daily candle open now. I'm kind of starting to like this volatility. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you're starting to like the daily candle volatility? Because even if it's a fake move, it's giving you a move up right now, right? So we can get a quick lick, right? We can get a quick lick off of Bitcoin if it wants to make a move. Put a 1 in the chat if you like the volatility at the daily candle close. To me, it seems like a good time to trade. It reminds me of like the NASDAQ opening, right? The NASDAQ opening on the East Coast, you know, 6:30 a.m. or whatever. 6:30 for me, 8:30 or 9:30 for them. But I like the daily candle volatility. Let's see how the 4-hour candle has shaped up. Here we go. We got a look what's going on right here. So yeah, bearish, clearly bearish. The candle closed on a 4-hour time frame. But look at this current candle trying to engulf. Look, trying to engulf the previous candle and get bullish. Interesting, right? And tomorrow, yes, we get the weekly candle tomorrow. Who will be here for the weekly candle? Raise your hand. Yeah, I'm starting to like this volatility. And Davey says, what card do you drop, JP? Hold on. I want to tell you, but that's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I should say on the internet what kind of car I drive, right? It's not a Lambo. I'll tell you that, right? Quick lick. Yeah, JJ says a quick lick. Y'all like a quick lick? Put a 7 in the chat if you like a quick lick. I like a quick lick. On a daily, when we get this volatility, we get a quick lick. So let's hurry up and get to the small time frames and see what BTC is doing, because we might be able to find some opportunity in this market. All right, look at the 5-minute time frame. Array says, what are the right size bars? The right side bars. What is the use of it? That's the VRVP, the visual range volume profile. Is showing me the volume on the chart within a price range. Like, for example, this area, that's the volume in this area. That's how much BTC was transacted, right? How many buy orders, sell orders, you know, how much volume occurred at a particular price level. All right. Why it matters is because these high volume nodes are, you know, like marketplaces. You know, I believe in auction market theory. They're pretty much damn near guaranteed. I don't like to use the word guaranteed, but it's more certain marketplaces for BTC, and it acts like a magnet, right, for price. You go through these gaps really quickly, seeking the next market. So right now we're like kind of in between. You see us like how quick price went up, and notice the volume on the right. Do you see the volume gap? When we have volume gaps, BTC likes to go quickly through the volume gaps into the next high volume node, right? Like this little node here. And then it transacts there, it transacts. And if there's more buyers and sellers, it goes to the next market, right? And it transacts. And then you see the gap again, you know, there's another gap. So it'll shoot up and go to the next market. It's just seeking the next market, that's all. Then the next big market is up here around 60,500. It acts as support, it acts as resistance. It's very important. And it helps you identify the volume gaps and the fair value gaps. You heard the term fair value gaps a lot. I know ICT uses it. You know, fair value gaps in volume within the price. Yeah. So I hope I explained that well. Shout out to the chat. What coins do you guys want to see? I will be focusing heavy on Bitcoin, but of course I'll look at Hyperliquid, Ethereum, Solana. We got ETH, Sol, and Hype. Anything else, let me know in the chat. Welcome in to Sin City Crypto, the Zen Trading Zone. I'm doing a daily candle close and breakdown for BTC. Let me turn up the casino. I knew it was a little bit too quiet in here. Something don't feel right. It just feel a little quiet, right? I'm not stimulated enough. Ah. Flat Smack says, I sold my Lambo and bought more. Nice, nice. All right, all right. Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on? Yeah, the volume gaps are key. I agree. The volume gaps are key. What's going on in that chat? Shout out to Craig Orwell. All right, I see the Faz. I see the Buddhas. I see it all. I love it. I love it. Welcome in, welcome in. It said near protocol. All right, maybe I'll look at that. We'll look at near. But we might look at deep. You know what to do to get it priority. It said clap daddy, don't forget soul. All right. Oh, sorry, SWE. Don't forget SWE. I got you. I'll put an asterisk next to it. All right, what's going on BTC right now? So BTC is in a downtrend, guys. I mean, clearly, right? 5-minute time frame. Look, dump, bear flag, dump, right? Bear flag, dump again. Possibly, but also we got some divergence going on, right? That bull div all over the place. Look at the momentum increasing. You know how I feel about bull div, right? I'm all about a bullish divergence. I like to play it all the time. Let me bring up my oil trade. That's the whole reason why I'm in the oil trade. Is because of the divergence on a 4-hour time frame. So divergence isn't guaranteed that it's going to pump you, but when you're going lower and momentum comes higher, it pushes the price up. And that's why I'm in the oil trade. And that's why we up, baby. We in the money. Let's go. Let's go. Also, I don't know. I don't do Elliott waves, but that just looks like some type of Elliott wave to me. So Elliott wave people, talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Anyway, money flow green. Even through all that bearishness, money flow green for BTC, like heavy green. Isn't that interesting? So this thing could get a push up. You never know. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. So while I did not call this a trade alert, I did put an urgent call out to the bears. If you're short every pop, if you're looking for a short, if you must short, I said you could short right there. And I put out a battle plan. Does anybody remember this? Okay. If you remember this, put a 1 in the chat right now. If you remember me saying a battle plan here for a short, where's my short tool? There we go. And it was literally looking like this. We were way up here. It was like the first red candle. It was literally the first red candle right there. Who remembers this? 1 in the chat. I said it was a battle plan for BTC. If you are a bear, get your supplies, get your troops. Here's your battle plan, right? Who remembers this? I think I gave you a TP way down here. Anybody remember this? A 30-minute play. I should have did it, honestly. I was already short in AVE, which I did cash out on, by the way. I did take profit in AVE. I'll have to show that in one moment. I did get a win on AVE. But BTC, what a perfect plan that was. Wow. I gave the bears a perfect plan of execution. I hope you executed it. Bah. Crazy work. Dare says, I'm going to bed. I got to work in 4 hours. Stream will probably be on when I wake up. I probably will. Thank you so much, Dare. Take care, man. Blue Harnell says, I'm a member, but I don't remember. Well, you got to remember, man. Anyway, that was an excellent short there for BTC. Let's go. Let's check out the, let's go like to the 1 hour. Okay, everything's still looking pretty bearish. How about that 12-hour right now? I'm just curious. Did the 12-hour just close? The 12-hour did just close. It closed pretty freaking bearish. This seems like a volatile move up before a big dump. All right, anybody feel me on that? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? This feels like a false move up before a big dump. All right, that's just what it feels like. All right, it looks like we got a super chat here. Kill Gannon, let's go. Says, it's $5 super chat. Lamborghini sucks. If you're gonna drop $250,000 on a car, get a '67 Chevy GT 500. Okay, that sounds pretty nice too. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Kill Gannon, for the super chat. Appreciate it. It said check on Tron. We got to check on Tron. I got the Tron trade open. Here's Tron right here. It's getting a move, a nice bullish move in a 4-hour time frame. I like what the Stokes look like. I got to pull up Tron and TradingView to do a full analysis, but look at the breakout on Tron. That's right, I'm up in the Tron trade. Yeah, 5. I knew to keep the Tron trade open even when BTC was dumping. Certain coins you gotta close when BTC is dumping, like SWE, like Solana. But Tron is chilling. Tron is ready to pay me dividends. What's going on, Dame? Good to see you in the chat. Wow, General, what's going on? All right, let's get back to BTC, and I'll look at Tron on TradingView. All right, I'll look at Tron on TradingView. Hey, beautiful. BTC, let's open up one more tab. I used to have, I like having a tab for BTC, a tab for the altcoins, and then a tab for traditional assets like oil, gold, the NASDAQ, et cetera, et cetera. And look at Velvet. Now you want to dump? Are you serious? 5. You want to dump now? Canongad says, great call 2 days ago. Well, thanks. What call? What call, Canongad? Love it, love it, love it. Welcome in. If you're just getting in, welcome to Sin City Crypto. I'm the Zen Master JP. I'm live every single day. I was live earlier today, but I got to come back for the daily candle close. There's some nice volatility around a daily candle close. So I'm trying to see if we can catch a lick or maybe a clapping. We'll see. Velvet now dumping. Look, giving it all back. Yeah, Velvet now dumping, giving it all back. Interesting. What a crazy short squeeze Velvet was, man. I got clapped, but I clapped back so quick and got out of there. Honestly, God King, are you here? I think I want to put a new rule, man. I want to check the market cap on Velvet. I may not want to be shorting coins with too small of a market cap because that thing was moving crazy. Velvet was moving insane, okay? I'm going to pull up coin market cap. And I want to see what the market cap of that coin is because the way it was moving. Steven says, I hit a call with you a couple days ago on the ADA long. Hey, nice. Yeah, that ADA long was risky, but it was nice. It worked out. I'm glad you made some money with that. Let's pull up Velvet on coin market cap. And take a quick look here. What is the market cap? 628 million. Okay. So low, but not like crazy. I mean, it's under $1 billion. And what number is it? Is it in the top 100? It should be of crypto. Bow, bow, bada, bada, bow, bow. Velvet. Number 70. Number 70. Okay. It is in the top 100, but it's at the bottom of the barrel. Okay. Look at that chart. That is insane. All right. BTC. Are you rolling over again? BTC. It said XLM, clap daddy. I got you. I got you. BTC may be rolling over on a 5-minute time frame. It may be rolling over. Check it out. Is that making a reversal pattern right near that resistance? Dump it down. Keep the dump going. Where's my Elliott wave, folks? Heavy bull div, though, on the way down. This thing could continue to dump. All right. Let me get into some altcoins here. We're going to look quickly at Ethereum. Okay, here's Ethereum. Let's look at its daily candle close. Ethereum daily candle close was very bearish. There it is right there. Very bearish. It is a compression candle. Should give us expansion, but which way? Likely down based on the trend, right? And how we got here. It seems like this is just like giving us an entry. It pumped to give us an entry. 5. That's right. This may have pumped to give us an entry on the short. Amen. All right. Let's zoom in now. 4-hour time frame. Ethereum, another bearish candle close, but like back and forth, right? A lot of indecision was in that candle. Can we engulf it with this one? Potentially, but look, you're overbought on the stochastics. You're pointing up, you're pointing down. You got a red dot. You got the momentum spilling. This looks pretty bearish. This looks like a short entry on Ethereum. If I got to be honest, I don't know what's going to happen. This could short squeeze. We have to check liquidity. All right. But this is looking like an entry during a dump so far. 1 hour time frame starting to bottom out. And it is trending down to potentially break up. Or is it just bearish consolidation? But, you know, typically that can break up if it trends down like that. It's not like facing up like a bear flag, if you know what I mean. Money flow green somehow in a 1 hour time frame, but looking weak. Momentum, a major shift to the downside. The 30, look, the 30 says there could potentially be a bounce, right? Tried to round the bottom. It tried to round the bottom on Ethereum. You do have the green dot, low Stokes, but I don't know, man. You're in a pretty bearish trend here. And there's a lot of fear in the market. Look at us at resistance, you know, under the resistance and got rejected so far. Here's a 5 minute time frame. Ethereum high Stokes red dot. It's a short signal. Here we go. Another battle plan. 5. Another short battle plan. I hate to be a bearish monk, but I gotta be zen. I gotta be zen. If the play is long, if the play is short, I just gotta give it to you straight. Do you appreciate that? You know, if you appreciate it, put a 7 in the chat. 5. All right, yeah, looks like a short battle plan on Ethereum. Damn. I'm sure there's a better entry as it's dumping right now, but it looks like just like what these look like, right? Bear flag, dump. Bear flag, dump. Bear flag, dump. One more time. Baby, hit me one more time. Okay, but who knows? Maybe it bounces. Maybe it bounces. That's Ethereum. Let me move on. Move on to Solana. Then we'll get back to Bitcoin. Here's Solana. The daily candle close for Solana. How was it? I think I need to remove all drawings. Remove it all. Beautiful. I love it. All right. A red candle, but look, it kind of closed like kind of almost above support, right? It closed above the 21. That's one support level. This could have been a lot more bearish on Solana. You know, this is the best one I've seen. While it's a red candle, you know, it maintained a certain range. It maintained a certain bullish range. Red candle, though, still a bearish close, still a bearish trend. Red money flow. Green dot says you could get a high, maybe just a lower high coming in. Solana, not the worst that I've seen. And actually, if you look at this, too, what are we farming here? What are we farming? Solana, is that some type of flag there? A broadening wedge flag for Solana. That should break up. Those usually break up, but you never know. An asset dependent on Bitcoin, you never know what's going to happen to Solana. So that's the daily time frame for Solana. Let's go down to the 4 hour. If we go 4 hour time frame, rejection so far off the 200 MA. Rejection, maybe even a double top. It looks bearish there. I mean, we talked about, you know, a short right there. That was another great short. Now, it still looks like a good short. 5. It still looks like a good short. Let's go down some time frames. 30 minute. 30 minute is like, hey, you know, anything can happen. But do you see the cat ears? We call this cat ears. You see the big ear looks like a cat. There's the right ear of a cat, right? There's the head. Somewhere here would be like a nose, right? Eyes. You don't need too much detail here. I always try to work on my cats, but my cat might look like a dog. I don't know. What do you think? It's a lot of detail. Not too bad, huh? Cat ears, baby. Cat ears. Cat ears are bearish. That thing dumps you. It has a measured move. It looks like it already played out, though. It has a neckline. The neckline is pretty much like the hairline right there. A very technical pattern here. I'm dead serious. And look at the casino. What's happening? What is clapping in? 5. What is clapping in the casino? Look at all the bearish orders coming in, all the sell orders. Very robotically, the auto clappers are attacking at full force. The auto clappers are attacking at full force bearishly. 5. Damn. Anyway, yeah, it's cat ears. Cat ears, but it already played out. Look, it played out in full. That was the dump. But the only problem is now you have the volume gaps. You see how important the volume gaps are. Look, big gap right there. We fall through the gap. Fall through the gap to the next support. It looks like Solana may fall to the next support at 69.69.5. Legendary God King said that drawing is too good. It's all detailed, right? It's all detailed. Put a little whiskers there. If you want me to draw your pet, let me know. I just give him my email address. Give him a little tongue. All right, focus, man. We got to focus. What are we doing here? Does it look more like a cat now or more like a dog? All right, it's a really good thing I know how to completely clear my chart now. It's a really good thing I know how. Just right click and go to remove 40 drawings. There we go. Clean a slate. Aga says, hey, your artist, JP. What an artist. Thank you. Thank you very much. J Violet says, cute drawing. Thank you. All right. But so 30 minute is pretty much in free fall for Solana. But look, green dot, they're trying to entice you with the green dot. I wouldn't take the bait. Be careful. Things pretty much a falling knife. Yeah, careful. A little bit of bull div, but very, very careful. Go to the 5 minute time frame. What's the 5 doing? It's dumping hard, but there's some bull div. There's some hope with the divergence. 1 minute time frame, 1 minute trying to reclaim. We could have bullish crosses inbound for Solana. This could be the time to position for a long. I'm not telling you what to do. You're still in free fall on a 30 minute time frame, and you could get rejected right here at the 200 MA. Solana, be careful. But if it keeps doing what it's doing, this could be a forced interaction on the 1 minute time frame. Even if it's forced, it will tip off the auto clappers and make them go long and could push the price. So be careful. Solana on the small time frames could get a squeeze. Speaking of the auto clappers, what are they doing? Look, they're already positioning long. 5 out of 10 long. The auto clappers, that is the automated strategies, the bots in the market, the quants. They are long right now. Taking that into consideration, let's take a look at liquidity. Reload my session. All right, liquidity 5 minute time frame from trading a different. Check out the wicks right there on a 5 minute time frame, but still looks like a bear flag to me. Man, where does liquidity favor and what is the trend? The trend is clearly down. You can see it with the trend different indicator here if you was not aware of the trend. But they have this pretty good trend different indicator. Thank you, Attract Abundance, for putting it on my radar. It's kind of like the auto clappers, but it's like the manual clappers, right? It's just showing me right now what the current trend is, depending on the time frame. Like the yellow is the 4 hour. I think the red is the 1 hour. It gives a quick, reading using a scale of 1 to 3, how bullish or bearish a particular time frame is. But either way, this is a very bearish trend. But look at the divergence. It's very interesting. What does liquidity favor? I mean, it's more concentrated to the downside, but once again, proximity may favor the upside. Zoom it in. Look at the yellow to the upside, the blue and green, right? Down low, that's less concentrated. The hotter, it's like a heat map, right? The hotter the liquidity, the more red, right? Red is the most hot. Yellow is the next most hot, right? Then you get your blues and greens. Interesting. All right, so liquidity can kind of go either way. I want another perspective, though. I want another perspective on liquidity. Let's take a look at the heat map, the simple heat map from Trading Different. Oh, okay, I'm watching it. Okay, I think we got action on Bitcoin. Let me get back to it. Hold on. We may have some action. 1 minute time frame. Are they? Oh, okay. Yeah, the auto clappers are about to engage. Auto clappers engage. Guys, okay, this is not a test, okay? This is not a test. Zen centers, prepare yourselves, okay? Salvation is upon us. If you are a bull, the auto clappers have come. The auto clappers have came, okay? The auto clappers have came to rescue the bulls potentially. We'll see. Or will the reverse clappers clap it the other way? BTC just passed the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame. It closed the candle up there. That is a signal to a lot of auto clappers. Let's see if which way they want to clap it. Trading Different is saying that they are positioning long. 1 second, let me find the right screen here. The auto clappers. Here we go. Yeah, they are now 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 long. Yeah, 8 out of 10 certainty. The auto clappers have flipped long. But look, BTC may be getting rejected at the 1 minute time frame. Let's check on oil again. What is oil doing? Oil is still pumping, but this is a 4-hour time frame. We have to zoom in. Here's the 1 minute oil pumping. Interesting. Interesting. Look at that V right there. This reminds me of what Velvet was looking like before it got that short squeeze, right? It looked like it was rolling over, then it made a V for volatility. When you're very volatile, you make this V and then you explode. Is oil ready to explode right now and pay the people who's in on the oil trade? Who's in on the oil trade right now and in the money? Talk to me. This was a trade alert for oil. Who is long on oil? I'm now up 283 in the oil trade. What's Velvet doing? Velvet dumping now. Hilarious, man. You just squeezed everybody and dumped it. So classic. So classic, man. Interesting. You said Velvet getting wrecked. This is what I knew was going to happen in the first place, but they just wrecked everybody. But somehow I just saw it coming, man. You see this thing cocking back. It was ready to wreck me and wreck everybody. Interesting. All right, Bitcoin, 1 minute time frame, losing at 200 MA. That's going to set off the auto clappers the opposite way now. That's right. The opposite clappers make a kick in here and push BTC down. Look at the volume gap. Look at the volume gap. We could fall very fast here. Be very careful. Be very careful. Are we in the money on oil? Are we in the money on oil? Come on, I gave a trade alert for oil. Let's go. 5. Pull to the upside in the casino. Pull to the upside in the casino. Demand at negative 82. Are we done with the demand zone and now head into the supply zone? We have to see. BTC is being very feisty today. They have clapped the upside. They've now clapped the downside. Who's getting the clapping next? 5. And is the Tron trade cooking? Hold on. Is the Tron trade cooking? Look at Tron. Let's go. Look at the 1 hour time frame. Tron getting the big breakout right there. What does a 4 hour look like? Okay. Okay. Tron may be ready to break out of the handle. Is anybody with me on the Tron trade? This was another trade alert. 5. Money, dollar signs, baby. Give me dollar signs. Give me Buddhas. Who's up on Tron right now? Did anybody take the Tron trade alert? Okay. None of this stuff is guaranteed and not financial advice, but I do tell you when I get into a trade. All right. I'm long on Tron on the 4 hour time frame. We said, Clap Daddy, can you look at Alora, Synips, and up 3 requests? I mean, you call me Clap Daddy. I like that, but 3 requests? Seriously? 3? 5. Poria says Tron doing its own thing. I agree. Tron is doing its own thing. Why did I long this? I longed it because of this structure. It looked like it was bottoming out. You know, rounded bottoms. What? They pay the bills. That's right, baby. Come on. Learn how to lose. Where does that thing go, man? Hold on. I like minimize the video and it goes away. You know, Windows is the greatest. Let me tell you. Windows is the absolute greatest. God King. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. They got a rounded bottom with a handle. I like the structure there. Tron. All right. Here we go. All right. Put that in the background. Put that in the background.
Sin City
Rounded bottoms, baby. 5. Let's go.
Alert.
Who caught the trade alert on Tron? Come on.
Let's go.
I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monk in the chair. Green tea cold stare.
Liquidity in the air.
Trade alert, we inbound. Whole chat making sounds. If she
We in the money on oil, baby. We in the money on oil. Let's go. This thing ain't done. Pump it up.
Bottoms pay the bill.
Pump it up.
That's right, baby. Bitcoin moody, she be moving like a ghost. Wick up, wick down, and she do the most. Everybody yelling short, everybody yelling long. I just watch the chart and let the market sing the song. My freedom don't matter, my feelings don't count. If the setup look clean, then I'm still in that.
Oil is reverse clapping right now. Oil is reverse clapping. Let's go. Come on.
No panic, click if the candle flips red, I get that real quick. Casino talking, I hear.
Bagel said, check AVE, clap daddy. I got you. I got you. Well, check out AVE.
Just not how you had it in your mind. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monk in the chair.
That's right. We moving up, baby. Oil about to go parabolic. Come on. Forget the news. Stop watching the news.
Trade alert, we inbound. Whole chat.
It's all baked in. Let other people speculate for you.
Make it off the bounce, that's right, baby.
I know there's issues in the straight. I see it in the charts. Let's go.
That's right, baby. Bing bong, price trapped in the range. Head and shoulders, then the pattern change. Bull flag, bear flag, falling wedge. I'm not guessing, I'm playing the edge. Fair value gap like a speed boost. Mario Kart when they come to.
That's right, fair value gap. You know they work like Mario speed boost to the upside or to the downside.
Red dot if we pull this.
We got a big old volume gap right here below us, okay? It could go through it or above us. Look, it works both ways. Do you see the gap? There's nothing above us.
Can I get a name in?
This thing can go crazy to the upside as well. Be ready for it. Expect the unexpected.
Financial advice, but the chart don't lie. If the trade goes wrong, we don't cry, we fly. Trade alert. Trade bound. Stop below. Target found. Liquidity magnet.
All right. We'll stop the intro. I just wanted to get hype real quick. I wanted to get hype. All right. All right, Bitcoin could go either way it wants to go, okay? I have no idea what it's going to do, but I know we got volume gaps on both sides, okay? Volume gaps on both sides. I'm not in the Bitcoin trade. I'm just in the oil long and a Tron long. That's it. Those are my trades, all right? I've showed you my trades, but I want to look for some other trades. Maybe we can scalp right now. Let's form a bias. Those auto clappers are long. The casino is technically long. Well, it's technically short. The last signal, the last condition was a bear condition. No bull condition called, but it is a pull to the upside. But it is a low volume Saturday as well. A low volume Saturday night. Bitcoin with, God knows what's happening in the Middle East, right? But if I had to call it, I don't know. I feel like the short squeeze may be inbound. I feel like there'll be a short squeeze and a long squeeze. We started today with a short squeeze. We started having a long squeeze. Now it may be time for the short squeeze again. Can you see the tight consolidation happening right now on the 1 minute? I'm not saying that price is going to stay within this range, but will it, get tight? The moving averages get tight and then choose a direction. Look at the moving averages, all converging and starting to get ready to pounce on the 200 MA. We call that a golden cross when the smaller moving averages cross the larger ones. And there it is. There it is. Yeah, look at all those averages. And what is this white line? Is that my POC? Yeah, I think that's my POC from my VRVP. Yeah, POC is white. I usually like a purple POC. Thank you very much. All right. All right, so I know exactly what that line is, but this could be a long right there, guys. Honestly, like, can you justify it on a 5 minute? Not really, except for the divergence. This will basically be a divergence play if one went along this. Let me see something here. Okay, I can see that popping off. Look at the 30-minute time frame. 30 is ready. I may take a risk here. Why not? Take a risk. Go for the squeeze. Go for the squeeze, baby. Put the price below the POC. Go for the squeeze. Put it below the POC. Hey, let's go. Could that be a trade right there? Why not? Get risky out here. Let's get risky out here. We got a short squeeze to do. Let's take a look at liquidity. BTC in a 5 minute time frame. I don't know. We're kind of closer to the downside, but that top side is pretty hot, right? That yellow liquidity, that red liquidity. And the trend is down technically. It's pretty risky, but it's beat up, and it is a flag cocked back on a 30-minute. I'm in. If I get clapped, I get clapped.
Attention, trade alert. Trade inbound. This is not financial advice.
That's right. Never financial advice. And I may just get clapped here live, and I'm okay with that. But the 30-minute time frame is pretty extended to the downside. And it just, I don't know, it feels short squeezy to me. It feels like a long squeeze. It feels like a short squeeze. I feel like everybody going to get squeezed, okay? Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe out here. And I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a monk in the chair. So I got to take a shot at this on a 30-minute time frame. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You're not convincing me otherwise. I'm doing it. I'm supposed to be bearish here, but I'm going for a long because the 30-minute is extended. And we got the volatility from the daily open. You know, they're trying to make it look bullish. I know it's not bullish, but, you know, they're giving me the opportunity in the chart, so I'm going to take it. Let's risk not too much here, as I had some big gains today. I literally won like $2,000 from Velvet. Somehow I switched to long and got in on that squeeze. All right. I like it. Let's do it. This is basically a divergence play. This is a little bit high risk, as some of the higher time frames look a bit bearish. Like, for example, the 4 hour. The 4 hour is just disgusting. Look at that. The red dot, high Stokes. I mean, yeah, I'm supposed to be aligned to the 4 hour, right? Yeah. But the only problem is, look at the current candle. You know, this current candle could come in and engulf this one and completely change the narrative. So while I agree the bigger move is to the downside, it just seems like BTC could get a squeeze to the upside, if that makes any sense. Yeah, because we got pretty beat up today. When we get beat up that quick and we put in the divergences like that with the stochastics, we can usually get a squeeze. So let's see. Do we trend down to break up? Do we trend down to break up? Let's see, Zencennas. Let's see what happens here. That is a trend down to break the trend to trend up. We'll see. Or maybe you just get back in the trend and go deeper and just lose it. Just roll over. Anything can happen. Yeah, I agree. Poria says scary long. I agree. It is scary. It's high stakes, baby. High stakes. It said the 4 hour is that. The 4 hour is nasty, bro. The 4 hour is disgusting. I got to say, it is disgusting. But, you know, I just need a small move. I just need a small move to maybe give me a better entry, honestly. I think the entry for the short on the 4 hour was right there, like halfway up from this candle right there. I wonder if I can get another chance of getting that entry. You know, I'm thinking deep. I think the entry was like right there. That's a great entry for the short. Obviously, that's a great entry. I mean, I don't think we're getting that. But could we get one more push up to test that level, cash out on the long right now, and then switch short for the macro dump? Just an idea. I don't want to think too deep, right? I don't want to think too deep here. Somebody sent the GIF. Thank you for the GIF. Sean says, I'm just watching with my Lipton's paper trading in my head. Okay. Somebody sent a turn it up. Let's go. Turn it up, baby. Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Basically, I'm playing a volatility play here. A volatility play, and the fact that BTC is attempting to get bullish on the small time frames. Let's see if we don't lose that 200 MA quickly. Here's a barrage of sells right there in the casino. A barrage of sells, but still pulled to the upside. And here's BTC going sideways above the 200 MA. The auto clappers should be long still, but look, they're losing confidence. 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10 on the confidence meter. Let's see what's going on. Can we get a squeeze, or will it roll over? Looking at the 1 minute time frame. Yes, I'm looking at just the 1 minute time frame. Look, the 5 minute look like it may roll from the 50 MA. The 15 says, hey, there's support here. There's a chance, right? 15-minute says, here's the 200 MA. But you also have some bearish crosses potentially inbound. Look at the 9, the first moving average about to cross bearishly on the 15-minute. How about the 30-minute? The 30-minute on Bitcoin. What's it about to do? A 30-minute is green dot, though, but I feel like that could just be, wait, what candle is that on? That's on like 30 minutes ago. So about an hour ago, we got that green dot. You can't put too much weight on the green dot. And I may be putting weight on it for my trade right now, right? But, you know, that could easily just give us a red dot like it did here. You see that green dot, red dot, green dot, red dot. It's not a guaranteed buy signal. Absolutely not. But it gives you, you know, a certain level of confluence. You see the money flow steadily increasing. You see the VWAP heading up. Momentum is trending up, but pretty low, right? Pretty low. This is high stakes, baby. 1 hour time frame. What is the 1 hour doing? The 1 hour trying to find support from the 50 MA, the red line. And let's take a look at that stochastics. That stochastics. Let me fix this A and A, right, God King? There we go. Make sure both of those are auto fit. Stochastics are very low. Oh, see, I got to stop doing that. Stop adjusting the chart. I got 2 indicators in one, the stochastic and the RSI. It's important that they both on auto, though, so it's in the correct perspective. But yeah, the stochastics look like it's very oversold. Very oversold. So those are favorable conditions for a long for me, but sometimes they stay oversold when people are selling. Right? You know, during the mega dump, that thing stays on the floor. All right. It said Tron doing the dirty work for BTC. Is it? Let's see the Tron trade. Oh, let's go Tron. Okay, I see you. Tron reaching for the stars. It said, I don't care about BTC. Tron trying to join the bastard of BTC group, right? Tron making moves to the upside. Let's go. We in the money. We in the money on Tron, but I did enter a very risky BTC long here based on a 30-minute time frame. A very risky. It's kind of going against the 4 hour, and I don't like that. The only grace I'm giving myself right now is the fact that we're dealing with candle open volatility, right? We're kind of going, we may be going the opposite direction of the true direction of the candle, right? A lot of volatility on the candles that just open. Well, it's been an hour now. Let's check out the hourly candle. Let's check that out. So this BTC's a 1 hour candle that just closed not even minutes ago. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? What do you think about the 1 hour candle that just closed on BTC? I call it neutral. Yes, it's a bullish candle, but like, you know, I guess you didn't dump further, but you also just stayed in the same range. It could just be bearish consolidation, kind of like this candle here, right? Yeah, bullish candle, but in context, it's just going sideways and nothing to brag about. Same thing here. So this can come down, this can dump, this can mega dump, this can mega clap right now. This can mega clap to the downside easily. So that candle really doesn't matter. I call it neutral. I call it neutral on the 1 hour. Let's check out like the 30-minute candle close. Right there. Yeah, rejection candle pretty much. Rejection candle on the 30-minute. Somewhat of a compression candle. What's next? Expansion and the clappage candle. That 1 minute is about to dump so hard. Damn, that's about to dump so hard. Look at that. Lost it so quick within 2 minutes. I'm about to get clapped out of that BTC trade right now. And Tron is still going to pump. That looks insane. Yeah, forget about it, baby. Now it's looking like a double top. Look at that. 1 top, 2 top. Dump it. Macro dump. Are you ready, baby? Are you ready? Yeah, never go against that 4 hour, man. That 4 hour looks crazy. The daily, how's the daily looking right now? Sheesh. That's all you're going to give us daily? You know, it's funny. That's why you can never, like, you know, predict the narrative. You know, I was thinking this thing would maybe want to, you know, manipulate up more, manipulate up to 60,500, right? Manipulate up to 60,800, giving you a perfect entry on the short. But no, BTC may be ready now. It may be ready right now for the short. If this turns into a red candle, it already has a wick. That wick may be enough. It may be enough to take you down to the next support at 59,700 and then even lower. Let's look at the liquidity for BTC. This could spill over severely. And look at it falling perfectly on the top of the channel, right? Falling perfectly from the top of the channel and coming down. The liquidity to the downside, very close, 59,700. This thing is ready to rock and roll, baby. There it goes. Dame said, my family, 5. Hamster combat, breakout, Foreman, clap daddy. Okay, thank you, thank you. I got to look at some other assets. I do got to look at some other assets, and clearly the trend is down. I agree. Elise says the trend is down. Low volume weekend. Liquidity is closer to 59,700. I'm short until the trend breaks or liquidity below us is hit. I think that's a solid plan. It's a solid plan. Great wise words, Lee. I understand how bearish everything looks. Absolutely. Look at the freaking 4-hour. The 4-hour just gave the red dot with that last candle close. It just gave it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just really taking note of that. That red dot on the 4-hour, that thing is ready to dump so hard. So why the hell am I in the long? I was speculating about this 1 minute 200 MA tipping off the auto clappers for a potential squeeze, but no. This thing is dumping crazy right there. Look at that. Very extended at this point, though. It can do whatever it wants. This thing can go to a 50K right now, or it could just do a V for volatility and go to the upside. Anything can happen with BTC right now. Just whenever you get into a trade, take responsibility for your trade. And also, just accept the risk in advance, right? Accept your risk in advance. Accept your clapping in advance, all right? Yeah, Dame said, I said that to save you. 5. I'm chilling. I'm not panicking right now. I'm getting clapped on that BTC trade, though. Down $84 right now on BTC. But I haven't closed the trade, because of the volatility. I haven't closed the trade yet, but I don't know. This likely loses the way BTC is looking right now in the charts. Check on oil. Oil is pushing, continuing to pay us. Let's go. Who's still in the oil trade? We up $400 in the oil trade now. 424. Let's go. Pixon says trade alert. Not now. I gave trade alerts earlier, baby. We gave trade alerts for oil. Oil is eating right now, just pushing. Velvet got clapped. I got clapped on Velvet, but I clapped back even harder. Tron is pushing. That was a trade alert. Tron is pushing right now. Let's go. 5. All right, Bitcoin. We're watching it closely, watching it on the 1 minute, watching it on the 5 minute, the 5. All right, I got to look at some altcoins that I promised I was going to look at. We were looking at Solana. Look at the bounce on Solana. Low bounce on Solana. Let's look at Hype. It's Hyperliquid. There we go. Daily time frame, Hyperliquid. Yeah, Hyperliquid looks crazy on the daily. Look at the daily candle for Hyperliquid. Bearish engulfing, rejection from the 21 MA, and now about to fill this gap down to 59.38. Hyperliquid looks bearish there. Look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour is in a free fall right now. At what? It's losing support. It's at support, but it's losing it. The next support right around 59.90. 5-minute time frame. What's it doing is dumping right now. Hyperliquid to the downside. Damn. Yeah, that looks a bit rough there for Hyperliquid at the moment. Let's take a look at SWE. They want to see SWE. Here's SWE for you on the daily time frame. Damn, SWE. I mean, there's some strong support there, but damn. 5. That's pretty rough, man. Look at the last daily candle. It came all the way up here, wrecked so many people, and damn, came all the way down. Bearish hammer. That's the most bearish daily candle I've seen today through the assets. Yeah, a lot of wicks down here, a lot of support, but man, have you lost the support? If you lose the support for SWE, I don't know where it's gonna go. Let's see. Where will SWE go if it loses that support? We have to literally start thinking about these ideas. Yeah, we're falling through a gap right now, but it looks like around 57 cents. 57 cents is the next stop for SWE based on the previous volume. Then after that, 42 cents. So SWE and free fall. 4 hour time frame. What is it doing? Red dot, high Stokes. It looks dumpy, and it is a dumping. All right. 15-minute time frame. 15 rolling over. That looks pretty bearish. High Stokes, red dot, SWE mid dump right now. Everything is dumping apparently. Everything except Tron and oil. Bitcoin still looking bearish though right now, right? Look at it, bearishly consolidating after a big dump. Or will the bulls step in? Will they double bottom it? What do they want to do? It still looks bearish to me right now. Look at all the bearish crosses inbound on the 1 minute time frame for Bitcoin. All right, we looked at ETH, Sol, Hype, SWE. We need XLM and AAVE. Let's go ahead and bring it up. XLM. What's XLM doing on the daily time frame? It is mid dumping like everything else. These are either the greatest prices ever, or we're going a lot lower, folks. All right, XLM to about 15 cents, and then down to 14 cents. It looks likely on the daily, and it was such a beautiful pump on XLM on the daily time frame. This was a flag, right? That was a flag right there. It broke out. It was trying to pump, got a lackluster pump, gave it all back, and just giving everything away. XLM just doesn't care. It's the oil war news. They bombing. Yeah, see how I don't even need the news? I just see what's going on here. This is crazy. Yeah, I got the news here before you told me. But thank you for letting me know, what the reason behind it was. Yeah, crazy. So oil obviously is going to pump. So yeah, exactly. So that's a good example. Like, I'm not even following what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz. How did I know oil was going to pump? Right? Can somebody little me that? Can somebody little me that? How did I know oil was going to pump if I don't watch the news? How did I know? Can somebody answer the question? How did I know oil was going to pump if I don't follow the news? I follow the charts, baby. I'm a monk in the chair. Come on. Green tea gold stare. Hey. Green tea cold stare. Now up almost $500 on oil. How did I know this was going to pump? Because of the charts, baby. Show me the charts. I'll show you the news. Bullish divergence told you what was going to happen. This is the closest we can get to actual psychic ability, or some type of I don't know, however you want to call it. This is the closest you can get to try to predict the future, is the divergence. Muhammad said, you watch the daily RSI and price. Exactly, right? You don't need to follow the news, man. If anything, just play the charts, and then once it break out, then go look at the news, right? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen in the Zen Center congregation? All right, we don't need the news. All we need is the charts. The charts is the news, all right? And when the charts pump, we check the news. We see why it pumped, but we already knew it was gonna pump. Not because we know what's going to happen, but we play the probabilities. And when we have heavy divergence on a 4 hour time frame, when it's beat down and beat down and beat down, eventually you get a pump. Right? Gotta get an amen. All right, BTC starting to get a move up now. BTC, will it just manipulate to the downside and then to the upside? I'm going to assume it's just a bear flag for now. All right. I'm going to assume it's a bear flag because that was a pretty nasty dump, but I wouldn't be surprised if it pumped. Why wouldn't I be surprised? Because I'm long. All right. I would not be surprised. Mason says telekinesis, right? Yeah, that's another good word. I don't do no telekinesis. I don't do no storytelling. I don't do no predicting the future here. All I do is play the probabilities, if you want to call that predicting the future. All right. If I could predict the future, I wouldn't have got clapped on freaking Velvet, right? I would never get clapped if I could predict the future. But I'm assuming this is a bear flag until it isn't, because of that big dump. So we'll see. Let's go back to the casino, see what's new in the casino. What are the speculators doing? Are we live? Is it live? There we go. Live data. Pull to the upside. Current pull to the upside. Demand sitting under the zero line at about a negative 82. It looks like negative 82. A slight improvement from negative 87 and heading towards the zero line. The 5-minute Hakanashi candles we're looking at here. We have the first green candle coming in some time. We did tap the demand zone. Will we get a quick exit from it? We'll see what happens. The demand zone seems to be larger than the supply zone, but will Bitcoin make a move up? 25 trades per minute, low volume on a low volume Saturday night. That is the casino. All right, let's take a quick look again at the liquidity heat map. They said, AVE, my boy, I got you. We looked at everything but AVE. I got you on AVE, okay? AVE will just about be next. It said telekinesis is physically moving other objects. True. Yeah, it's not the right word. Thank you. All right, so we do got to look at AVE, but I was going to look at the liquidity at trading a different really quick. Here we go. Liquidity. So what would you say? You know, talk to me in the chat. Like, what would be your judgment here? Upside or downside for liquidity on the 5-minute time frame? The trend is down, says that a different indicator I have at the bottom here. But what would you bet on? A top side sweep or a bottom side sweep? Do we squeeze the shorts or do we squeeze the longs? Let me zoom it out. Squeeze the shorts or squeeze the longs? I don't want to put it in a way that fits my narrative, right? If you think my narrative is long, then maybe I'll leave it like this and it looks like more to the upside, right? If I had a narrative to the downside, I would leave it like this, right? You see how you can manipulate data? I'm not here to manipulate data. Can I get an amen in the Zen Center congregation? I'm not here to manipulate, all right? I'm here to stimulate, all right? I'm here to stimulate and clapulate. Anyway, I'm joking. Yeah, what would you bet on? Let's zoom out. I guess right now I'm betting on the upside, but I don't know. If you really zoom out, it clearly favors the downside, but there's definitely some short squeeze liquidity there. I think we do need that simple heat map again. Yeah, I think it's time to look at the simple heat map because that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Do you think we take the short liquidity or the long liquidity? That's a tough one right there. It is hotter to the downside, but look at that upside. All right, I'm going to go to the trading different simple heat map. We need a bigger analysis here on the liquidity. Let's see. It is under liquidity heat map and go to simple map. So this may put it into perspective for you. Damn. So they got it in two different sections here. Scalping liquidity, which is like 25x, 50x, 100x. I guess that's the high leverage traders. So they kind of split up the liquidity. So as far as with the high leverage traders, it looks like the upside is pretty close, but the downside is further away, but has a whole lot more. So that makes sense, just like we just saw, right? And here is the 3x, 5x, 10x, 25x liquidity. So the swing liquidity, a little bit lower liquidity, clearly favors the downside. So that kind of makes sense. So maybe what kind of trade you're doing, right? Maybe if you're in a scalp trade right now, like if you're scalping, it may favor the upside like I'm doing right now. Does this make sense to anybody? Put a 7 in the chat. If you're scalping, liquidity favors the upside. But if you're swinging, right? If you're swinging it, liquidity favors the downside. Does that make sense? Put a 7 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat. It makes a little bit of sense. All right. Look, we're trying to reclaim the 200. Are you serious? Are we breaking out of the bear flag? Or is this just a steeper bear flag? BTC, what are you doing? Let's fit the trend. Fit the trend. What does it look like? Are you kidding me? Will we still go on a short squeeze? Is this that V for volatility? Can I get a hallelujah in the Zen Center congregation? What's going on, baby? Are you short? Are you long? Are you about to get clapped? What's happening with Bitcoin? Is that the resistance? It may be. It said bull div. I don't know. Bitcoin looks like it's coming back up to test. It could be either the perfect entry for the short or shorts may be in trouble. Okay, just being honest. Let's go back to the liquidity view for BTC. Sean says the chart is squeezed right now, so we should know. Yeah, we'll find out real soon. We'll find out. Lee says the trend is still valid down. That's true. The trend is valid down. I agree. That could be the perfect entry right there for a short if you're super bearish. To me, it's too. Like, we just had a daily candle open. Like, I'm not falling for any traps right now. You know what I mean? Like, I've set my bet. I know what levels I'm looking for the short. So we'll see what happens. I know what levels I'm looking for, and it's not these levels. Trade alert, we going down. And I got the Arizona green tea today. My girl got me some of the Arizona green tea. I'm drinking cold tea right now, not hot tea. Welcome in if you're just getting in. Welcome into Sin City Crypto. I'm the Zen Master JP. This is the Zen Trading Zone. My second time streaming down today for the daily candle close. Look at BTC trying to push up past the 200 in May. It will set off the auto clappers again. Where are the auto clappers? The auto clappers are 5 out of 10 still long. What is going on here? We just closed the candle above the 200 in May again. Closed the gap. Look, some people went short down here and got wrecked. Who got wrecked going short right there at the bad entry? You could be honest, okay? Step up to the front and center of the congregation, and I'll give you your clapping. Who went short when that thing was right there? I mean, you could still be right with the trade, but an awful entry. That's a good entry right here if you still want to be short. Crypto Hefe, what's going on? Hey, that, my friend, is the originator of the song. Good to see you. Good to see you, Crypto Hefe. All right, yeah, BTC may be getting a squeeze here, man. I don't know. Am I up in the trade? Oh, I'm up in the trade. Five? What is going on here, man? BTC is all over the place. You got to be a monk to freaking trade these charts. Like, seriously, you got to be a freaking monk. What's going on, folks? Hit the like button. Have you hit the like button yet? What coin do you want to see? I'm sorry, I've been fading AVE. Let's look at AVE. What coin do you want to see? Where you're from? Hello? Are you long? Are you short? What's going on? Are you stimulated? Are you overstimulated? Let's look at AVE. Where's AVE? Here's AVE. Oh, okay. So AVE had a bullish close the day before yesterday, but look at today's. Today's are pretty bearish. Looks like tweezer tops. That could be a short on AVE. Wait a minute. I made money from AVE today. Anybody make money from the AVE short earlier? I cashed out on AVE, but there may be another entry. Look at the 4 hour. Are you kidding me? You want to give me more money, AVE? Do you seriously want to give me more money? Only thing is, if BTC happens to squeeze, AVE might squeeze a little bit too, and it might get squeezed into a certain range, all right? Lisa, there she is. Welcome in, Lisa, the Lisa indicator. Good to see you. What should we do, Lisa? I'm just saying be careful. AVE could get tight and still bounce, so be careful. Just immediately shorten it. But we'll look at smaller time frames. Maybe I'll re-enter the short on AVE. I did cash out on the short on AVE. Oh, my God. Look at the 30. Yeah, that needs to be shorted. Damn. That may need to be shorted right there. It's giving Bart Simpson. It's giving losing a range. Somebody short this, please. I warn, though, there may be a better entry, especially if BTC wants to dump. Dump this thing, man. Yeah, that's a 3.6 to 1 risk reward ratio right there. You could enter right now. This is a battle plan, 93.74, stop loss at 96.12, TP at 85.14. This is a potential battle plan for AVE for the short. Get into the short for AVE, but be careful. I don't know how much AVE is correlated with BTC. BTC is ready to short squeeze, okay? So be careful with that battle plan. Maybe take the plan, but maybe put the entry further back, right? Let me just pull that right back up, AVE. Just be careful. Like, what if you did something like stop loss up there, entry somewhere here? Like, give it some room to breathe. Maybe a better entry as BTC may try to short squeeze. Or who knows? Maybe AVE is just his own asset, right? Maybe it's its own asset. But look at BTC doing what it do. I'm about to put my trade into break even. I'm in the money right now on a long. What? How is? I thought I was crazy taking a long. Does this actually short squeeze? Did I play the daily volatility in a high risk long on BTC? Wow, what's going on here? Let's make some noise in the chat. Give me some Buddhas, baby. Give me some Buddhas. Come on. Where the members at? Is anybody in any type of money today? I'm having a big day right now, guys. I'm up over $2,000 today so far in profits. This is insanity. We got action on the weekend for BTC, and it could be brutal if this turns around at any moment. Be very, very careful, okay? Be very careful. We're now facing resistance at the 200, a smooth moving average, the SSMA, right? I have a smooth moving average on my exchange here. We got some bots that are programmed for that level as well. The auto clappers are pushing back. Some auto clappers are shorting right there. Auto clappers are shorting, but what happens is if you get past it, the auto clappers start trending long, okay? They start going longer. But right now, the auto clappers are trying to short at the SSMA, all right? The smooth moving average. Wow. We got some spicy action, BTC. This is a risky trade, guys. This is a super risky trade I just got into. I'm going to put the anti-clapper on as soon as we get one more push past this SSMA. Wow. Steve Burton, what's going on? Everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. We're watching Bitcoin is getting a potential short squeeze. There was a short squeeze earlier today. This may be round 2 of the shellacking. The reverse, a clapping. Wow. Okay. Lee says the downtrend may have broke. It may have. You got to admit, that was a kind of strong move. Look at the spill off, right? That's why I really appreciate deep stop losses, but with correct position sizes, right? I'm watching Bitcoin here, but that's why I appreciate deep stop losses, but correct position sizes, not too big. That way you can survive some volatility and maybe get the move. I call this pattern the V for volatility. That usually gets pretty bullish afterwards, right? We'll see. But we also have, like I said, those auto clappers trying to go short here on BTC on the SSMA right there. Yeah, those auto clappers are ready to short that thing, but we'll see. We'll see if the other auto clappers that went long here is an auto clap battle. I'll push up enough to keep the sustained movement. We'll see. What other measure can we look at here? Let's look at, we really need CVD, guys. I may have to go ahead and log into Market Monkey. Give me 1 second. That's right. I do have a Market Monkey account. I'm not an affiliate of Market Monkey. You know, it's not all about affiliate links, guys. I do just use, everything I use, I actually use it. You know what I'm saying? And when I use it enough, I eventually do get the referral link so I can share it with you. But Market Monkey is one of those tools that give you a lot of cool metrics like CVD, like open interest, et cetera, et cetera. So we're looking at the casino, looking at BTC on a pull to the upside. Pull to the upside now. How's that volume? Just 17 trades per minute. How sustainable is it? Does BTC head to the supply zone? We're taking a look at that casino while I'm pulling up a Market Monkey. I may have to create a completely brand new layout here. Let's see here. Widget, chart. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Yeah, so I know this looks a bit crazy right now. Give me 1 moment. Let's open up a new chart. Binance. Yeah, there we go. And I already got some metrics up here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So I don't need this then. All right. So we do have open interest here. What is open interest? Open interest is how many positions are open in the market, right? How many longs versus short positions are open at any given time. And this is a daily time frame. I would like to look at actually the daily could be useful. Let's look at the daily. So it looks like open interest was generally heading up, right? Generally on a daily, but now coming down. Let's zoom out. We got to really do like singular candle analysis here. I'm looking at the top right panel. You see, it looked like somewhat of a top of open interest. Are people closing positions there? Closing positions. We also have liquidations here. Liquidations by the, we could put it whatever we want, by the hour. Who's getting liquidated right now? Who is getting clapped, okay? Which side is getting clapped? The bulls or the bears? We're figuring it out right now with open interest and liquidations. Here's some liquidations. It looks like the bears are getting liquidated. The past hours, look. I mean, it's just slightly favoring the bears getting liquidated. This current candle, the last candle. Well, these aren't candles. These are more like volume bars, right? When it's to the red side, the shorts are getting liquidated. When it's on the blue side, the longs are getting liquidated. So right now, the shorts are getting liquidated, and they've been getting liquidated all day pretty much, okay? Let's go to smaller time frames for liquidations. Who's getting clapped? All right, this is the clappulator, right? This is the clap metric. Who is getting clapped in real time? Who's getting clapped in real time? It looks like the shorts, mostly. They really got clapped over here. Clap, clap, clappity, clap, clap. It's your short squeeze. A crazy finger says, me. Me what? Are you the one getting clapped? Look at BTC now flagging. Are you serious? You broke out. You broke down, faked everybody out, broke up, now flagging, resetting the stochastics. And look, we got bullish crosses inbound now. Let's get rid of the channel there. You see, we had the bearish crosses. And look, now the bullish crosses. The real move ensues, at least for now. Interesting. Interesting. It said, looks like the MM setting up a bear trap, right? The market makers setting up a bear trap, right? I kind of agree. You never know. You never know. Let's go back to Market Monkey here. Look at some other metrics. What else do I have here? One of these should be CVD. Where is my CVD? Okay, we got order book depth, and there we go, CBD. We got so many metrics. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, the order book depth. It looks like most of the order book has longs, a bunch of longs in the order books heavily. And CVD, so this is the cumulative of volume, a delta. All right, this is telling me how many market orders, what's happening in the order books right now. What are people currently buying or selling? You know, how are they selling or buying in the market orders right now, right? What's happening right now? Well, right now it looks like the buys are in control. At least, well, if you zoom out, it looks like the sellers are in control. But hold on, let's zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Let me get this out the way. And I'm sorry for the panels. I don't use this a lot, but I like using it. So the sellers are in control overall, right? It is in a downtrend. But I got to say this thing is coming up and starting to get tight in somewhat of a pennant. This could still be a bear flag. What does that mean? A bear flag for CVD? Potentially the sellers can take control, but this is getting tight. And you could see this as a mini, bull pennant and a mini bull trend. Could it get a move to the upside? It could. Hell, could it make an inverse head and shoulder? It could. You see how a TA is universal? It says CBD, not CBD, CVD. You crazy fools. CVD. Charlie, I don't know, Violet, Delta. I just spelled it out for you. Cumulative of volume, a delta. CVD, baby. Okay, it's the market orders, okay? Who's in control with the market orders that's moving, the market? You have all these buy orders on one side, all these sell orders on one side. What's really moving the market? It's the market orders, right? Who's in control of the market orders? It's not the same as price. So right now it looks like the bears overall, but that looks like a potential reversal of the bulls taking control. All right, BTC getting a push here to the upside. Let's go. They said oil Zen Master. Oh, how's oil looking? Look at BTC. I'm now at 52 bucks and this crazy long. Oil looking amazing. We're up almost 500 bucks. Let's go. We got all the trades working out. Tron are taking off, now up $150. Let's go. Who's in the money, baby, and who's getting clapped? Let's go. Drum Hop said already long on BTC from lower, taking a little long on near. Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right. Muhammad Nasaj says, gotta respect the Clap Daddy for giving us these amazing clap show marathons. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. BTC getting a short squeeze to the upside. We gotta look at liquidity. Do you see what I'm saying? Trend down to break up. Do you hear me say that all the time? Put a 7 in the chat. If you hear me say this all the time, trend down to break up. And also trend up to break down. When you have a channel like this, it eventually breaks the opposite way. Not 100% of the time, and you never know when, but you have a channel, you break up. You trend down to break up, trend up to break down. That's why bull flags break out to the upside, and that's why bear flags break down to the downside. Put a 7 if you hear me say that all the time. BTC getting the move here, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice move. I think it's time to install the auto clap. Sorry, not the auto clapper, the anti clapper. Because honestly, man, this is such a risky trade. Like, I might as well protect myself right now and take profit on the first pump. Right? Take profit on the first pump. This is a scalp, baby. Scalping out here. We'll see if it gets a continued push or if it just falls. But money flow increasingly green. This could be a continued move. It's not enough 7s out there, baby. You hear me say it all the time. You hear me say it. Trend down to break up. All right. Mama says, I wish I didn't get clapped that much. Need some wins in order to tip the clap master. All right, well, you got to get some wins, baby. Come on. We got wins here. We had like one major loss today was Velvet. You know, Velvet was a loss. Pretty much everything else is a win. You know, all the trade alerts are wins today except for Velvet. Velvet did the clapping. There was a major short squeeze on a Velvet. All right. Vatican Pope says, how low do you see BTC and Master on the bear market? BTC, I mean, we see liquidity at like 40K, 30K. So, I mean, that seems likely. Master, I have no idea. To the next level down, I would say. Let me see. The next key support. I don't think I have Master here. Let me pull it up. Just really quickly, I'll get right back to Bitcoin and the coins you want. Go ahead and spam in the chat, baby. Spam in the chat the coins that you want right now. You don't even have to call me Clap Daddy. Just go ahead and spam the coins and I'll look for it. If you want to call me Clap Daddy, go ahead. But all right, yeah. I see strategy going down here. I see it going to the POC for the end of the bear market. If the bear market continues, the bear market can always be cut short, but I'm seeing it going to $32. A strategy, right? Master. $32. That's the next major support and the most traded area of the range, right? Somebody asked me, what are those bars on the right? Is the volume profile. How much trading activity happened at a particular price point? Most of the trading activity in its entire history pretty much happened down here. So that acts like a strong magnet for price. It's a marketplace, pretty much a guaranteed marketplace. So a price likely goes there. All right. All right. It said WorldCoin and Allura, please. All right. We'll look at WorldCoin. What else do you want? Talk to me in the chat. Let's get the chat rate up. How we doing, baby? What's going on? What's going on? Are you up? Are you down? Are you clapped? Did you get a lick? Talk to me about your trading day. How's your trading day? It said check out MET. What is MET? Can you explain MET? And then I'll look at it. I'll put MET question mark. And can we get some vetoes out here as well? You know how the vetoes work. All you have to do is say is don't look at that coin. And if it's a small market cap coin, I won't look at it. Just say veto MET. Okay. All right. We got some bear div here on Bitcoin on a 1 minute time frame. It could turn to hidden bull, but be careful. Be careful here. Okay, I wouldn't be trying to hop into no late longs here, and I've already protected myself. I'm probably going to get stopped out really quickly here. In fact, I should just self-clap myself. I should just self-clap, take the $20. You know what I mean? The $20, the $30. That's some Popeyes right there, right? That's some Wendy's. That's some Wendy's right there. That is a Wendy's meal. Close that trade and just keep it pushing. High-risk trade this was. I don't really believe in the bigger move, but BTC could get a push. You never know. You have to say veto and the coin, okay? You can't just say veto. You got to veto and the coin. Steven says Vito met. I love it. I love it. I love it. Limit says I got clapped on a few BTC scalps. I can't short it, but it looks shortable. Somebody says. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm Vito and Matt. I'm not looking at Matt. All right. It got vetoed. I'll look at near, deep, and WorldCoin though. Yeah, I'm getting clapped out of BTC. It's cool. Clap me out. I got the anti-clapper on, baby. You can't clap me. I'm unclappable. Oh, whoa. Okay. BTC getting the push. Are we getting the push? Okay. That's right, baby. Rounded bottoms, pay the bills. I might put my stop loss like actual break even, not like fee break even. Give myself just a little bit of room because this could a break to the upside. This is Bitcoin. I'm trading it live. Welcome in to Sin City Crypto, the Zen Trading Zone. I did the daily analysis for you, and I gave you trade alerts. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. We got over 300 people here, almost 400 people here. We can get how much? We can get 200 likes. We're at 117. Let's get 200 likes. Hit the like button. That's right, a like button rally. Okay, if you're having a good time here, if this is entertaining, all right, if I'm teaching you something, if you're just a like seeing me get clapped, hit the like button, okay? Hit the like button, please. Said thoughts on HBAR. I have no thoughts on HBAR. I can look at the chart if you want me to. I can look at the chart. I said, did you look at AVE? I think I did. Yeah, AVE looked like a short, man. AVE looked like a short, but I said be careful of BTC. Here's AVE right here. Look, I'm still here. I said it could be a short, but I said be careful of BTC getting a short squeeze. So maybe put an entry up here. Maybe 95.83. Can I get an amen? All right. Can you hit the like button, please? Hit the like button. All right. You're hitting the like button. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's that ADA clap father. Okay. I got you in the priority list. You called me the clap father. All right. So careful on AVE. It may pump with BTC right now because BTC is getting a short squeeze. Check it out. Getting a squeeze to the upside. I will be taking profit very quickly. I'm happy with $100. If I can make $100 here, I'm happy because this was a very risky scalp here. A very risky scalp. But my stop loss is into break even. I have the partial anti-clapper. Right, I have my stop loss in the break even, but it's not at the true break even. I will pay some fees if it takes me out at my current level, but it did allow me to have a little bit of room to let it run. So I like what's going on here. I like it. I like it. All right, hit the like button, baby. Hit the like button. I see a lot of people hitting the like button. Let's go. So question, I'm so new. So does that actually mean somebody's hitting the like button? Like the hearts right there, like each of those are likes? Or is somebody just like spamming like this? Like, right? Is somebody just hitting the button like that? Are those actual likes? Those aren't actual likes. I'm new, man. I'm new to this YouTube thing. I'm telling you. I'm brand new. I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm here doing it. I'm chilling in the hood. Woo. All right. All right. Don't care about nothing in the world. Acting crazy and silly. More bear div, but look, hidden bullish divergence. What the hell is hidden bullish divergence? It's when you reset the Stokes while going up. All right, it's hidden bull. It looks like bear div, but it's actually hidden bullish, right? Hidden bullish divergence can send you parabolic money flow increasingly green this entire time. What's going on, Bitcoin? Are you ready for a true squeeze? I'm long with you. I'm rolling with you, bulls. Where are you, bulls? Are you gonna push it or are you gonna dump it? Talk to me. Bye. Blue Haradell said those are not likes. Those are just like love, I guess, little love taps, right? Little love taps. I like the love taps too. Thank you so much. It said the auto clappers chilling in the hood. Yeah. The auto clappers are chilling in the hood. We got to get everybody in the hood auto clappers, you know. Fire. Imagine the auto clappers coming to the populace. All right. Everybody have their own auto clapper. But this thing could keep going. I don't know. Hidden bullish. I don't like this curve is given though. It's given. It really seems like bear div, but it's truly hidden a bullish divergence. You know, will we respect this stiff trend we're given here? You see how we're starting to roll over a bit, but we're putting in higher lows and higher highs. Money flow increasing. You got a red dot on market cipher. You never know. At any time, that could stop being hidden bull and start being actual bear div. This is just a 1 minute time frame BTC. Let's look at the 5 minute time frame. The 5. So the 5 is still working off the bull div. You see all these lows here, lower lows on price and the higher lows on this momentum. You see how powerful this is? Do you see how powerful the divergence is? This is like my number one tool for finding trend reversals and catching bottoms. But we'll see. We'll see, baby. We'll see. Let's check on oil. Oil's starting to round out. Check it out. Is oil topping out? Look at the RSI on the floor. That thing can dump fast. I may want to secure some profits here on oil just in case. I mean, it was a good pump. It was a big pump. I'm up $400. Yeah, look at that. I don't like that structure on the 15 minute or the 30. Yeah, you hit the 200 SMA right there. The SSMA, the simple smooth moving average right there. You hit that. This may be good profit taking time. Should the Zen Master take profit here on oil? Talk to me in the chat. Should I take profit on oil? This thing has hit a resistance, a slight resistance. This was a nice big move. I like to pay the trader. I can always get back in the trade on a retracement. That was a nice move. And that is a move that should pay me, right? I should get paid off that move. But at the same time, it is a bigger trade. That's why it is important to have many different accounts. Have your macro account and your scalper account so you can have the same trade going, right? Trade Fly, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. God King said, yes, take profit. Take profit at 420. Should I take the profit? They say, yes, take the profit. What I'll do is I'll put my stop loss right below this flag because it is making a nice little flag right here in the 1 minute time frame. I'll put my stop loss into profit, a trailing and stop loss here, and take some profit on oil. They said, I thought the market was closed for oil. Well, good thing we got BitUnix. Seemed like a perfect opportunity to give them the link. God King, legendary God King, give them the link for BitUnix. All right, they do have tokenized oil on BitUnix. It's pretty much 24/7. I think I've seen it close before, but you see it is open on the weekend here, and I'm trading oil. I got into this trade today. So I got in down here, and I'm in this trade because of the 4-hour bullish divergence. This could be a big trade if I leave it alone, but at the same time, I know how volatile these markets are. You know what I'm saying? A nice W pattern. Put in a lower low on price, but the higher low on the stochastics. Beautiful bull div playing out. But I just don't trust it. And we hit the super trend there too. Look, God King, we hit the super trend on, that kind of acts as resistance as well. So it looks like a potential good take profit. I'll take profit and maybe get back in the trade if this comes back down, right? Yeah, I like it. Legendary God King said, I shorted oil, LOL, and long BTC. You just shorted oil? God King. Come on, man. Don't be counter trading me, man. No, I'm kidding. Do whatever you want, my friend. I'm going to bring that stop loss up, though. Going to take some profit. 354. This thing could still break out of this flag. So what I'll do is just put the stop loss below the flag. Guaranteed 360. But man, that 420 sound nice right now, right? That 438, that sound real nice. But I'm a big fan of a trailing stop loss. I don't like to block my blessings. Somebody said the Sammy setup on BTC, is it? Let's see, what time frame? 1 minute time frame? Yeah, I guess so. It is above the 200, touching the 21s, a bit of a Sammy special. But it seems very forced. Like it's not like a flag, it's not a bull flag. Like it's actually the opposite. Like what kind of rising channel? Why a rising channel? Like to me, it looks like it's gonna spill over. Looks like I should take profit on BTC on this crazy move. I may bring my stop loss up. I may make you proud here, God King. I'm probably blocking my blessings, but I'm gonna make you proud and bring my stop loss up. Guarantee about $40 on the trade on BTC. What a risky trade, but somehow it worked out. All right, crazy work. Yeah, I literally long BTC like a bot right here, but I had a deep stop loss and a big trade idea. This thing came down, V for volatility, broke up, trying to short squeeze right now. But at the same time, I see heavy bear div. They're trying to tell me it's hidden bull on Market Cipher. Well, not on Market Cipher, but on my stochastics. But I don't know. I'm not willing to believe it. You know, if it wants to be hidden bull, it'll break out right now. If not, I'm out with $40. I like the odds, right? Either break out crazy or give me $40. Let's go. Can I get some fives out there? Get excited. Can we get a short squeeze going? We're squeezing everybody. We're squeezing the shorts. We're squeezing the longs. There is a short squeeze and a long squeeze all day here. Let's go to the casino. The casino is on a pull to the upside. That's right, negative 54 on the demand, a big improvement from negative 87, heading to the zero line. Trades per minute still low volume weekend, 14 trades per minute. We have now officially exited the demand zone and may be on the way to the supply zone. Let's go ahead and look at BTC on the liquidity heat map. That's right, we have this fallen channel on the 5-minute time frame. That made me think that maybe we could trend down or break up. Will we now keep breaking trend, form a new trend, and maybe sweep the upside? The thing is, there is liquidity on both sides strongly. Look at that. That is how it looks. That sums it up for you. We're close to the upside, but the downside is a very stronger magnet. Ah, that's a very strong magnet right there. And we have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen. But right now I'm speculating on a short squeeze. And if that happens, that may give us the opportune entry for a larger time frame short on BTC, right? I'm bearish on the higher time frames, but I realize that there's bull div and we can get a move up to maybe a lower high. Let's bring up BTC on the bigger time frames for a moment. Let's bring up that daily. You know, I understand we're barely hanging on to support. I understand how bearish everything looks. It even looks like a bear flag. I get it. Money flow red. The trend is down. Bear market. Short everything. Short every pop. Clap everybody, right? Clap everybody. And don't worry, I will look at your coins. I promise I will look at your coins. But welcome in if you're just getting into Sin City Crypto. This is the Zen Trading Zone. I am the Zen Master JP. Now I'm here for the second time today. I was here this morning. Now I'm here for the candle close, the daily candle close. A lot of volatility with that daily candle close. It has been a good time to trade, even if it's the wrong direction. It's been giving us movement both ways during the candle closes. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like being here for these daily candle closes. But look, Bitcoin getting a move up so far on the daily. Interesting. We really didn't make too much of a wick to the downside though, no? Very small wick to the downside so far on the daily. But look, green dot now. They now giving us a green dot. I wonder how many auto clappers, right? I wonder how many auto clappers are programmed to go long when there's a green dot on the daily. Now, I'll say this, just because there's a green dot doesn't mean full port to account, because look what happened last time there was a green dot on the daily, and it even printed. Look, green dot, all he did is dump it and then give us a red dot. Right? So did it do the same thing here? Does this stay a compression candle, print the green dot, and then just dump it with a red dot? Right? Don't just go off of one indicator. I love Market Cipher. I think it's very accurate, but I can't just go off of one indicator. So let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Same thing, green dot, trying to get a move up here, but look, it got rejected from my 9 MA, that moving average right there, the orange line. That is my 9 MA, a rejection, and starting to curve a bit, right? Starting to curve a bit, but for now, what if this candle happens to push and breaks the curve? That can happen. Those bullish divergence, those high time frame bullish divergences could kick in. I didn't talk about that enough on the daily. Like, at what point do we confirm the bullish divergence on the daily, right? Price clearly made a lower low. Momentum clearly disagreeing and going up. At what point is it confirmed? Now, how many candles do we need to close on the daily to confirm it? we're getting closer and closer to being actually confirmed. Let's get into the casino. Casino pushing up, still pulled to the upside. Will it give us a red Hakanashi candle coming in though? Will this candle be red and the volume even slower, just 8 trades per minute? Let's go back to BTC on the small time frames, very small time frames. Let's think small. I should be out of the trade. I think I got 40 bucks. Yeah, because look what's happening. That hidden bull turned into actual bearish divergence and dumped. So I should be out of the BTC trade. Yep, it took me out. Looks like I made 40 bucks or maybe less with fees. 5. Yeah, a little bit of slippage there. 6%. 5. Hey, a win is a win is a win, right? 27 bucks and 6%. I got taken out. My stop loss was in break even or above break even. Made 27 bucks on that crazy risky trade. This thing could still go up though, or it comes down. That looked like a weak trend to me, but you never know in this market. All right, what other trades do I have open? I got the oil trade going. Okay, whoa. Okay. You see why I put my stop loss where I put it. I like to put my stop loss in the break even. I love to trail out. I always trail out with my stop loss. And this thing is continuing to pump. If we can pump, I'll go ahead and raise this thing some more. But oil looking good. Am I still in the Tron trade? I'm still in the Tron trade. Similar to the oil trade, I was playing the divergence on Tron. Heavy bull div on this way down. I think you see it better on the 30-minute. Or maybe it was the 4-hour. I have no idea. But there was bull div. Trust me, 5. Is my stop loss in the break even here? It's not. Let me protect myself. Activate the anti-clapper on Tron. Yeah, I think Tron is about to spill. Maybe time to activate the anti-clapper. Take some profit here. That's right. You see me taking profit. Today is a profitable day, baby. Come on. Anybody had a profitable day? Give me dollar signs in the chat. Who made some money here today? Who had a profitable day? I'll be happy with 150 on Tron and re-enter. It looks like it's going to roll over with BTC right there, just the way it's looking. But Tron has been doing its own thing. It's on a thing. Let's go to higher time frames. Okay, look, it's flagging. Look, a nice flag. So I put my stop loss below the flag. Not bad, Tron. All right, BTC could still pump, believe it or not. It could still pump. BTC wants to do whatever it wants to do. So far, it got above the 200 MA on a 1-minute time frame. It looked bullish. I got in at a deep stop loss. This thing dumped heavy. I didn't panic. I'm a monk in a chair, baby. Not a bull, not a bear. You see me hanging out Riverside, okay? Riverside, mother. And clearing my mind. I clear my mind, coming to the charts with a clear mind, no narrative. I'm not a bull or a bear, right? And I got out of that trade with money, so I'm fine with it. This could dump. I don't care what happens. I made my little piece. Bah. Is anybody in the money? Come on. Win says, do you still hold long on LTC? No, I got out of LTC because my stop loss was into break even. Do you see my trading style? I put my stop loss in the break even as soon as I can to reduce risk. Just like in this oil trade, I got taken out with no fees. Basically, I didn't make much money on Litecoin, but I got out paying my fees and got a couple bucks off it. That's it. If it's not going to run the way I want it to run, I want out. Okay, my stop loss is in the break even. The anti-clapper, get used to the anti-clapper. BTC looking a bit bearish now, right? Starting to roll over. Roll over, play dead, right? Losing the momentum here. The bear div is actually playing out now. Momentum shift to the downside. This could be an opportune short for somebody. I'm not telling you to do it. I think it's way too risky, even riskier than the long I took to try to short that right there. But you never know. I mean, bear market, everything else is bearish, right? Just freaking short it. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I'm way more patient than this. Not a trade alert at all, but a potential battle plan. I'm calling this a battle plan right now. If you saying it's going down, and I don't recommend trading a 1-minute time frame, really. But I mean, you could scalp that right there to the downside. I would rather play it on a bigger time frame. Let's see. Let's look at the 10-minute time frame. Is there a short scalp to be had? Is there a long scalp to be had? What's happening? 15-minute time frame. Is that a double bottom off of heavy bull div? That still looks kind of bullish to me. BTC could still short squeeze. I would be careful, everybody. I would be very careful. Somebody said veto Near. We can't veto Near. Near is a quality project. Hey, stop it. What does it say to use? Salem says, give another trade, OG. Just started watching your live and in too much loss right now. Sorry to hear that, man. Here's your clapping. It's all good. We make fun of our losses and we celebrate our wins, okay? I got clapped earlier from Velvet, but then I clapped back so hard, man. I paid for my losses, like days of losses, seriously. Bitcoin ready for a move potentially to the upside. I can't believe I'm saying that. How is this possible? All right, let me look at some of the altcoins. Somebody wanted me to look at ADA. Somebody wanted me to look at AVE. We looked at AVE already. Look, I told you be careful with AVE. See, I think AVE is going to be a good short, but because BTC is trying to squeeze, look, it's giving you a good entry potentially. Look, AVE heading up, maybe to that entry right there. Potential short on AVE. We'll keep an eye on AVE. Let's look at Cardano, ADA. All right, what's happening with Cardano? This is the 30-minute time frame. All right, is it a bottom or is that just bearish consolidation? Kind of looks like a bear pennant to me. Kind of looks like a bear pennant. Red money flow, high stochastics. Is there a red dot? No red dot on Market Cipher yet, but it looks pretty bearish to me. How about the 4-hour on Cardano? Okay. Yeah, it could be bearish consolidation. Cardano was looking good at this point. I think I put a trade alert out for Cardano somewhere right there. There was a double bottom. Hell, you could be in the money. I would say careful. If you're still in a Cardano long, I would activate the anti-clapper. Okay, that means put your stop loss in a break even. I can't tell you what to do. Not financial advice, but if I was still in the Cardano long, I would activate the anti-clapper. Protect your assets. All right. Okay, they're trying to clap you out here. Protect your assets. But I don't know. It may be rolling over. That candle was very bearish in a 4-hour. And that candle a couple candles ago, that was very bearish. But you never know. The next candle could push up and just cancel it out. All right, that is AVE, and well, that's ADA. Let me quickly look at ETH. Here's Ethereum. I gotta look at Zcash. I got you. We'll look at Zcash near deep. Here's Ethereum on the 30-minute, starting to round that bottom, right? Rounded bottoms, pay the bills. Okay, starting to maybe get a push. You see how quick things change? Like everything looked bearish, like starting to show, but look what's happening right now in a 5-minute, ready to close the gap. Crazy. Ethereum getting a move right now. Let's look at Near Protocol. What is Near Protocol doing? Here comes Near. All right, Near, nice little flag there. Nice little flag on the 5-minute time frame. Will that thing break out? Let's look at your 30. Okay. Not bad. Is that like a Siamese cup and handle? 5? Is that a Siamese cup and handle? Double bottom with a handle? Maybe. High Stokes though, green money flow, bullish crosses inbound, golden crosses. Not bad. Bullish activity here on Near on the 30-minute. How about your 4-hour Near? How are you looking? 4-hour. Okay, it was breaking out, but got a good push back down. Is that some type of reversal cup and handle as well there? Break it back up, something like that. Red money flow, high stochastics, careful. But the Stokes usually stay high while you're reversing, so pretty normal. Daily time frame on Near. Could be a bottom, you never know. Look, low stochastics, green dot, green money flow. VWAP shifting up, momentum shifting up, maybe a bottom. But I wouldn't count on it. Be careful. I wouldn't count on it. This can easily give us a red dot. We'll see. All right, that's Near Protocol. We'll take a look at WorldCoin and a Deep Protocol. Let's go ahead and look at WorldCoin, then we'll get back to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin may be pushing. We'll see WorldCoin. What's going on with WorldCoin? Daily time frame looked horrible. It was a big bullish move too. You had a bull pennant, broke out. I gave it all back. The bear div warned you though, right? That telegraphed it. The bear div telegraphed it, brought it down. Nearing support though. you're so extended. I like these kind of trades when you're so extended, nearing support, and your money flow is still green. I can see a potential bounce from WorldCoin. You never know. And it could be happening right now. Go to the 4 hour. Oh, man. 5. Never mind. It ain't happening right now. 5. Hold on. Oh. All right. Look what kind of green tea I'm doing right now. Have I turned into a hood monk? What's going on? Cold green tea from Arizona with the ginseng. This is actually one of my favorites, like for a long time. Like I started drinking juice back in the day. All right, we'll look at hype. All right, we'll look at hype. I got you. And let me look at deep first, though. And we'll keep our eyes on Bitcoin. Yeah, WorldCoin looks crazy. I thought there would be a reversal somewhere. Oh, my God. Casino.
Attention. Short signal detected.
Short signal? 5. Short signal. Are you sure? Let me hurry up and get the Bitcoin. Let's go 5-minute time frame with WorldCoin. Let's get right back to Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah, trend down to potentially break up right there, though. You never know. Back to Bitcoin. Is it a short signal? Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. I don't know. 5 minutes still pushing. And the 1 minute is pushing too. Look. Money flow increasingly green. Got to push up here. I don't know. This is giving a like volatile pump. God King said that's a buy signal. 5. Did they purposely like mess it up to throw us off, God King? Did the market makers like reverse the sounds to throw us off? Because you're telling me that's a buy signal and it looks like a buy signal, but he told us short signal. What's going on? I'm putting my freaking my tinfoil hat on for this one. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking it. They try to deceive you. All right. They try to tell you what price is going, but they try to show you the wrong way. You listen and you get clapped. Why are they doing this to us, God King? Why are they doing it? All right. Anyway, 5-minute time frame. Look, red dot, green dot, playing with our emotions here. Luckily, my emotions are in check. Okay. My emotions are like a smooth rock in a beautiful river. All right. With all the friction, I only get smoother. 5. All right, get the push up for Bitcoin. I'm out of the Bitcoin trade, but I am long on Tron. Check out Tron. Get the push up, and now up $200 in a Tron trade. Let's go. I've secured profits with my stop loss in break even already, beyond break even. I'm going to trail this stop on the way up, maybe take profit on the next pump. Let's see what's going on with Tron. Let's go. Cat ears on a 5-minute BTC, somebody said. Let's take a quick look. 5-minute. I don't see no cat ears. Absolutely not. You zoom out, maybe? You mean like reverse cat ears, maybe? Like this? I don't know. Maybe a head and shoulder right there. Inverse head and shoulder. I see that. That's what I see. I see pumperation. I see pumperation and short squeeze for BTC. I see I should still be in that BTC trade. 5. But as a monk, right? As a Zen monk, I cannot have FOMO. I cannot allow FOMO to control me. I already have a long that I could take advantage of. And how's oil pumping? You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter, man. These are separate assets. Oil still pumping, a BTC pumping, Tron pumping, right? Tron is pumping. What is Velvet doing? Velvet. Oh my God. What a freaking coin, man. Look, that thing got a bounce. Are you kidding me? No way Velvet got it got a bounce, guys. It did it again. Are you kidding me? This thing clapped me on the way up. I clapped back, and then it dumped, and look, it clapped again. 5. Velvet, crazy work. BTC getting a push now. Look at the 1-minute time frame. This is what you call a short squeeze. We are now short squeezing, people. Come on, make some noise. Who's making money on the squeeze and who's getting squeezed? Talk to me. Who's getting squeezed right now? Did somebody squeeze you? Say Zen Master, I got squeezed. All right, I'm supposed to pull up deep protocol. Let me pull it up. I think deep protocol has something to do with SWE actually, because I get a lot of free, well, not free, but rewards in deep on my SWE lend. Okay, here we go. Deep protocol, yeah, they have like it's like decentralized order book and liquidity on SWE. 5-minute time frame. That's a big downtrend, but you trend down to do what? Trend down to break up. This thing may break up, and it may be ready for it soon. We'll see. That's just a 5-minute time frame. Let's look at the macro. How about the daily on deep? Let's go deep with deep. Here we go. Daily time frame. Nice bull div. I like the bull div there. Same thing with Bitcoin, right? Lower low on price, higher low on the momentum. When there's that disagreement, I believe the momentum. Okay? I believe the momentum. I like the tweezer bottoms. High risk, but with confirmation breaking above some of these moving averages, I would be willing to long. Yes, I would. 4-hour time frame, final time frame for you. Looks like a bear flag, though. That thing looks like it goes lower based on a 4-hour, but you never know. Maybe the macro takes control, but it looks like a bit of a bear flag on the 4-hour rejection from the 50 MA. You see how different time frames can be? God, can you see the Walgreens pattern? Can you see the Trojan horse? We call that the Trojan horse. It's usually bullish, but in the bear market, it has been bearish. It's a bullish pattern. It's a double bottom, and it broke out, but then it starts creating a flag, right? And the flag just, looks healthy, and you want to long it, but then you get clapped to the downside. It's a Trojan horse. They hide their intent. Anyway, I'm gonna leave deep alone, but somebody did ask about it, so there you go. Deep protocol. Feel free to ask me for coins in the chat. I will be scanning the chat. You know how to get on my good side, how to get to the priority list. You can also just send a super chat, and I'll get right into your coin, even if it's Bitcoin on a certain time frame. Go ahead and send a super chat. Appreciate it in advance. All right, 0% says, I need the intro. Getting clapped. I need to stay monk. All right, I got you. I'm gonna play the intro a little bit for you. I got you. Yeah, baby. Hey.
Sin City lights on the chart.
Nice. I should have stayed in the trade. See, I got to stay zen too, man. I can't feel the FOMO. I was long.
Let's go. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear.
I'm a monk in the chair. Green tea coat stare. Liquidity in the air. Let's go. Sing it, baby. If you know the song, sing it. Trade alert, we inbound. Hey, making sounds.
If she pump, if she don't, we still make it off the bounce. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Round the bottoms,
Pay the bills. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Let's go.
Bitcoin moody, she be moving like a ghost. Wick up, wick down, and she do the most. Everybody in the
Bitcoin
short, everybody
squeezing,
yelling
Bitcoin
long. I had to watch the color,
squeezing in the
let them
shorts.
on. My narrative don't matter, my feelings don't count. If the setup look clean, then I'm still in that amount. Lost tight, but the mindset loose. Learn how to lose, that's the trade of truth. No revenge trade, no panic. Click if the candle flips red, I get that real
We
quick.
squeezing, we squeezing. BTC pumping. Let's go. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I got you. TA plays out every time.
Just not how you had it in your mind. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monkey in the chair.
Green tea coat stare. Hey. Liquidity in the air.
Trade alert,
We inbound.
whole chat,
Making sounds. Make sounds. Let's go.
If she don't,
We short
still
squeezing,
make
baby.
it off the bounce. That's right, baby. That's right.
That's right, baby. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. That's right, baby.
Bing bong, price trapped in the range. Head and shoulders, then the pattern change. Blue flag, bear flag, falling wedge. I'm not guessing, I'm playing the edge. Fair value gap like a speed boost. Mario Kart when it comes.
Who's in the money? Who's in the money? Let's go. It's like a casino, baby. Who's in the money? Who's ready to cash out?
Pinky up if we bullish. Red dot if we pull this. Green dot on the daily. Now the whole chat going foolish. Spam the chat with the coins. Tell me where the money at. High probability setup.
Let's look at liquidity. Look at liquidity.
Can I get a name in?
Can I get some dollar signs?
We in the money.
We in the money, baby. Who's in the money? Let's go. Let's go.
Financial advice, but the chart
Expect the
don't lie.
unexpected. Expect the unexpected.
We don't cry, we fight. Trade alert. Trade them brown. Stop below.
Attention. Trade inbound.
Liquidity magnet.
I love it. I love
Price
it.
get
All right, that's all I got. That's all I got for now. All right. Hope that made you feel more zen if you needed that. And also maybe the visuals will help you, okay? Come sit by the river. Come sit by Clap Daddy. Come sit by the Clap Daddy next to the river, okay? If you need to be zen. If you're feeling FOMO right now, if you're feeling wrecked, if you got clapped, it's okay. Just come in front of the congregation and confess your sins. Tell me what you did wrong. All right. Did you over leverage? Did you have a forced narrative? Did you listen to a YouTuber? All right. Make your own decisions out here. What I do are my decisions, and I try to share my knowledge and education. But, you know, at the end of the day, you got to take responsibility for your own trades here and make your own decisions. I give battle plans and trade alerts, right? Trade alerts when I get into trades, and battle plans could be for you, maybe if it fits your risk profile. But I did long BTC, but I got stopped out as I had my stop loss tight. It just looked like it was rolling over, right? It looked like it was rolling over, but nope. This thing is continuing to be bullish and squeezing a shorts right now. At the same time, oil is still bullish. How is that possible, right? BTC running up, oil running up, and the money on oil, $500. I want profit, God King. I'm not okay with this continuing to go up or hang out in this range without me taking profit. I want profit, man. I want the $500, okay? I want the $500. Oh, BTC getting a push, holy. Wow, man, we might push up to that supply zone. It might happen, guys. It might happen. And this oil actually correlated to Bitcoin again. Lately, it's been doing whatever it wanted to do. Like right now, right? Like, why is it pumping? Why is BTC and oil pumping together? Talk to me. We got to treat them like separate assets. We have no idea what's going to happen. I traded these things on completely two different reasons, all right? Oil had the bullish divergence, right? On the high time frames, I longed oil. BTC, I shorted it earlier. I longed it, you know, not too long ago. You got to take everything time frame by time frame and data set by data set, okay? When you're not a bull or a bear, you can do things like this. The super trend. God King, do what? Put the stop loss of the super trend. Is that what you're saying, God King, for the oil? Put the stop loss of the super trend. Don't secure 361. Secure... Ooh, look, 452. I want that five. I want five, man. You're going to pay me. I want $500. Take me out the trade. All right. Take me out the trade. I want $500, including fees. How much did I pay in fees for the oil trade? Let me see here. I paid like $7. So I need $14. I need $514. I want freaking $514 here on the trade. Let's put it up to 519. That's what I want. Okay. I want $500. Pay the trader. All right. Take me out the trade already. I want $500 for the oil trade. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. 519. I might get some slippage if this thing wants to thunderclap down. And where's my guaranteed stop loss? That's one of those features here on BitUnix. Give them the link, God King. Give them the link for BitUnix that I'm cashing out on right now. The casino is starting to pump. The bulls are starting to eat the bears, all right? The bulls are starting to drink the blood of the bears. And I think I got stopped out of oil, guys. I think I got stopped out of oil. Hold on. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. A good stop out. Hold on. Did I make the 500? I think I made the 500, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. $500. I'm up about $2,500 something dollars here today. $2,600 potentially today. Let's go. Let's go. Anybody in the money on oil, I highly recommend you take profit. I can't tell you what to do. This was a trade alert, okay? It was a trade alert.
Attention. Trade inbound.
I gave you the trade alert.
Attention. Trade alert. High probability setup found.
That's right. A high probability setup was found on oil. I've now cashed out at a 100% ROI, $500 even after fees. Let's go. A psychological number. That's right. We always make fun of our losses here as claps, but we got to celebrate the wins too. The licks, okay? Give me the Buddhas. Give me the Fas. Who's in the money? There need to be more people here in the money. Come on, let's go. We had like one losing trade today out of about 3. All right. If you're following me, Go ahead and hit that subscribe if you're brand new here. I'm live every single day. This is my second time today being live on a Saturday. I'm not going out. I'm not going to the club. I don't care. I'm not going to the pool party. I'm not going to the clapathon. I'm not going to the twerkathon, okay? Fun fact, I used to run twerkathons back in Texas when I was stranded in the desert. When I was stranded in the Texas desert, long story, you know, I started doing twerkathons at the local club in order to, you know, to raise money to get the hell out of the desert, right? You know, just twerkathons, just a twerk contest in the middle of the desert. That's right, the monk running twerk contest. Bah. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I'm a DJ for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? You build yourself skills that will last you for life, okay? Whoa, BTC. Whoa, that's a clapper candle. Look at that. That's a clapper candle, guys. You better take profit if you're in the long. That's a clapper. Do you see what's happening here? Damn. Look at the 5 minute. The 5 minute might dump. Check it out. Look at the 10 minute at resistance. Holy moly. Okay, guys, I'm putting out a battle plan here. I don't think I'm gonna hop in it because I'm kind of straight, man. Like, I feel like I might be overtrading. I made a lot of money here today. 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. This could be a short on BTC right now. Not a trade alert, but a battle plan. A battle plan, baby. Eduardo says, nice. How good were you? I wasn't in the twerk contest. I was not in the contest, okay? I was the organizer, the producer, the promoter and the DJ, all right? I wasn't in it. Jay Will says, I'm not going to the post-proxy Diddy party. Kookie says the only place we're going is to the monk temple. Absolutely, I love that. Sean Head says peppermint rhino will survive. I love it. I love it. I love it. Scottish says, I guess short oil now. Maybe. I wouldn't. Careful, man. Don't just do things because of certain narratives. Don't say, well, let me short oil because BTC is you know, because it was a good take profit or whatever, or because Bitcoin is dumping, oil will long, right? Oil will pump because Bitcoin is dumping, or vice versa. I wouldn't take nothing for granted right now. I can't tell you what to do once again, but I wouldn't take nothing for granted. Treat everything like separate assets, okay? If it's a good short, it's a good short. Let it stand on its own metric, right? Let it stand on its own too. But yeah, BTC is dumping, guys. Look, what a crazy move that was. Imagine making money off that move. Like, who does that? Who does that? Make money off that long move? I literally entered here. I literally entered here and took profit like here. That is a crazy monk. That is a ninja move right there. Okay. That is a Shaolin monk move right there. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I'm in that chat. And let's stay with BTC. I say, ain't no party like a JP party. Well, I mean, it's kind of true. Fire. I said, Clap Daddy, can we check on HBAR? Do you really want to check on HBAR right now while BTC is dumping? Do you really? I mean, I guess I could. You asked very nicely. But Bitcoin is really looking dangerous here. Did anybody take the battle plan for the short right there? I'm just not feeling risky right now. I got to be honest. And I'm still, are you kidding me? Tron hasn't dumped yet? Yeah, I think it's profit time for Tron. Stop loss right below the super trend. No, look, right below the super trend, $150. Let's go. We still making money today. Still making money. Who's in the money on Tron? Let's go. Still making money here. What a day. I put my stop loss right below the super trend. That's right. Put my stop loss right below the super trend for Tron. I'll get out of the trade in profit. BTC looks crazy. Who took the battle plan? Who took the battle plan? Ha! Said check out XRP. Maybe. Check it out. XRP. All right. I'm really checking out Bitcoin. Let's look at liquidity. Damn. Look at that. Fallen channel, trend down, a breakup, bullish retest potentially? Or does this thing keep dumping? Check that out. How crazy would you have to be to buy that and call it a bullish retest, actually, right? How crazy would you need to be? Every time I say that, it's been pretty much working out. It's been playing out. Jay says, JP is BTC 5-minute cat ears now. Let's take a look. Nah, still not cat ears, man. I see what you're looking at, though. I think you're looking at this, right? One ear, there's the head, right ear. I mean, I guess if you really try to force it, yes. But cat ears is more like this, right? It's after like a pump, big move up, right? Start going sideways. You start going sideways, and then you kind of get a big move up, big move down. You start going sideways again, then big move up, big move down, go a bit side. That's cat ears. You see what I'm saying? That's cat ears. Could you have cat ears at the bottom? Yeah, but not really like that. I mean, it could technically play out. But I think at the bottom, cat ears is usually inverse, right? It's a reversal pattern, not a continuation pattern. You get what I'm saying? It's a reversal pattern, not a continuation pattern. You would be playing this as a continuation pattern, right? Continuation down, which, I mean, it could do it, but usually I see cat ears at the bottom like this, right? Downtrend, sideways. There you go. Big move down, move up. Sideways, big move down, move up. That's cat ears. That's cat ears to the downside, and that moves you up, right? It's a reversal pattern. Come in it to the downside, leave it to the upside. Enter it from the upside, right? Like that. Exit to the downside. Cat ears. A reversal pattern, not a continuation pattern. So I do not think that's cat ears on a 5-minute. What it could be is a double top or something. I mean, sure, maybe. And cat ears technically is a double top. Maybe. Sure. But I still see this battle plan potentially working out to the downside. Who's short right now? Who's short? Who's long? What are we doing, baby? What are we doing? Everybody like, should I enter now? What should I do? I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. What I can do is narrate price action for you. And, analyze the trend, tell you what the current trend is and where it may be going, based on the current trajectory. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out on everything. 4-hour. How bad is the 4-hour on BTC? All right. Cool. How bad is it? All right. It's pretty bad, but not the worst in the world. So basically we got somewhat of a bear flag here. Somewhat of a bear flag on the 4-hour time frame. It lost the pattern, right? A little bit of bear flag. Looks like it lost the pattern, and it got rejected at the resistance. That red candle that closed was the rejection candle. We got a second rejection here. We have a whole hour and 31 minutes left in the candle. Towards the end of the candle is where it may really capitulate, if it is going to capitulate. What I mean is head to the downside violently, right? Hour and 31 minutes left in the 4-hour candle for BTC. You got high stochastics. That's my short signal, and I am aligned with the 4-hour time frame. So I may have to short BTC in the 4-hour now, guys. I mean, I preferred a higher entry, specifically that entry for the short, matching up with the weekly 200 MA, right? Once we lost the weekly 200 MA, that's when we really got bearish. I would prefer a re-entry for a short there. Move up, re-entry, short it. That is my plan. But you know what? My plan doesn't have to come to reality. Excuse me, not my plan, but the price point of my entry does not have to come into fruition, right? Let's go back to that small time frame. Well, not the small time frame, the 4-hour time frame. I just feel like there may be some manipulation left in this candle. Maybe there's a better entry. And seriously? Okay, I think I just deleted the bear flag on the other time frame. Cool. Just draw it back. No big deal. A bit of a bear flag there. Getting rejected at the moving averages, BTC. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame. I'm setting up a potential short. Can I get a better entry somewhere right there? Do we retest the 9 MA, put a stop loss above that wick right there at 60,998? And can we bring it down a measured move? What is the measured move to the downside? If BTC is going to do continuation down, what's the measured move? Interesting. But this is a tough one because look, you got bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. It does not have a long pole unless you want to consider this whole thing the pole, which some analysts may. Some analysts may. This is a long flag, right? This is way longer than these flags. So some analysts may do that, right? But let's just be very conservative. Use the smaller pole, all right? Use the smaller pole. Let's see what the measure move may be. Get a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, 3.3. We could make money with that. 3.3 to 1 risk reward ratio, 3-part win, 1-part loss. I like it. You have to have a patient entry though. You have to let it come back up to 60,252 for an entry to the downside. Potential short for BTC. I would just be very careful though. Oh.
Attention. Short signal detected.
So is that another buy signal, God King, or is that really a short signal now? Talk to me, please. Talk to me. A casino just doing whatever it want to do. Let's go back to that casino. Make sure it is live. It was not live, but now it is. Pull to the upside. Pull to the upside for BTC. It is at -45, the demand, but still under the zero line. Looks like we're hanging out just above the demand zone again. Do we splash into the demand zone or do we head to the supply zone? It looked like we were getting a squeeze, but then they just squeezed both sides again. It seems like if you're over leveraged and on the small time frames, you're gonna get clapped, right? You're gonna get clapped. Order's pretty slow, but 28 trades per minute. It's a little bit heightened from before. 1 minute and 2 minute bearish, 3 minute through 10 minute supposedly bullish, the time frames. 15 minute all the way up to the 1 day all bearish. That's the casino. All right, bring it back into the charts. Bring it back. Bring it back. All right, I'm focusing heavy on BTC and seeing what's happening. Is this the dump? Is this the macro dump? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. I'm the Zen Master JP, live every single day. Have you hit the like button? Are you brand new here? Hit the subscribe button. Every single day I'm live and narrating a market like this, giving trade alerts.
Attention, trade alert.
That's right, giving trade alerts, giving battle plans, and never financial advice, all right? But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the 4-hour BTC short, but I'm open-minded. Let me clear all drawings. That's right, remove all the drawings from the charts. Let's get back to the 1 minute. What's happening right now, BTC? Is that a bear flag below the 200 MA? Pretty bearish, but you never know in this market. We thought this was a bear flag, right? And look what it did, right? We thought that was a bear flag after a major dump. It looked like the end, but look what they're doing here. They make it look like a bear flag and then just rip it. If you are high leverage shorting, you are getting destroyed. Is anybody getting destroyed right now? Who's getting clapped? I need some people to come up and confess in front of the congregation that you're getting clapped. You know, rather with the long or the short. If you're high leverage, talk to me, baby. Talk to me. I got the chat open. Talk to me. Crypto Tony says, hopefully go under 300 week moving average soon. Hopefully. Wow, you sound like a mega bear. Wow. But that's fine. That's fine if you're a mega bear. All good. Lee says this looks like a rounded bottom forming. What time frame? Trend reversal to the upside possible. What time frame? Legendary God King says the casino is drunk. Damn. Mayor says AVE keeps on bouncing from the hourly support. It's unable to break it. Interesting. Okay. God King says bye, bye, bye. You're crazy, God King. Bye. Pablo says I'm short on AVE in profit from the last wick. Nice, nice, nice. We'll check on AVE. It was a trade alert earlier. I already cashed out on AVE. All right, I cashed out on AVE. We pull up the AVE trade. Where you at? AVE. It was right before the velvet clapping. There we go. Very small win on AVE. I wish it was. I wish I made more, but I was up like almost $200, but I was kind of not in the chart and had my stop loss at a certain level. You know how I like to do, but I'm happy with it. $97, 16% AVE on the short. Could have been way bigger. Could have been way bigger had I been, you know, manually moving that stop loss quicker. But yeah, AAVE short, I'm out of it. And just to recap things earlier, I did get clap here. I got clapped on Velvet, 199%. That's right. Clap me publicly. Laugh at me. Okay. I got clapped on Velvet, $488 loss today. I got clapped trying to short Velvet. But what did I do? I clapped back, baby, because I'm the clap daddy. I clapped back 226%. Let's go. $2,000, $1,992. There was a major short squeeze on Velvet, and I made sure I got a piece. Okay, they tried to short squeeze me, but I hit them with the Uno reverse. I hit them with the Uno reverse and got in on that short squeeze on Velvet, man. Come on, let's go. All right, let's bring it back to BTC. Let's go. Let's see what's going on in the charts. That is a bear flag, my friends. Will they invalidate the bear flag? I can see it happening. Green money flow still somehow. How's the money flow green after such a big dump? The VWAP coming up. The bulls are pushing. We may have to look at CVD again. You remember CVD? We got CVD here on Market Monkey. Is this it right here? This is the CVD. Yeah, 15-minute time frame. Give me the 5-minute time frame CVD. Who's in control of the market orders right now? To me, it looks like the bulls. If we were to do this like price, right? If we would have considered this like price, and I don't even know what my freaking trend lines are in Market Monkey, honestly. It's been so long since I used Market Monkey, but I really wanted to look at CVD. Shout out to Trade Fly. I was talking about CVD yesterday in the live TA. CVD, the cumulative volume delta, pretty much like the sum of the, you know, who's in control of the market orders in the market. Right, in the order books. And right now, it looks like the bulls in control on this time frame, but we did come from a bigger spill, right? Bears were in control seriously. But if we're looking at like right now, it looks like there's more buy orders in the market. We'll see. You never know, though. This thing could roll over. You never know. All right, BTC getting the push, baby. Let's go. Somebody said, I'm short on Lab. Shank said, I'm short on Lab. They asked for Render. They want VeChain. I'm writing down the coins. I'll do my best to look at it, but this is the BTC show. You see what's going on here. There may be another short squeeze. Is that a volume gap? Yes, it is. BTC wants to push. Hit the like button, baby. Hit the like button. I'm long on Tron. What is Tron doing? It's trying to break out. Tron is trying to break out. Bah! Come on, baby. That is bullish consolidation to me. That looks like an ascending triangle. You have higher lows, right? And equal highs. That is a bullish consolidation. That is a bullish pattern and a bullish continuation pattern. It should have Tron go higher. So my stop loss is below the super trend. Tron should continue to pay me. We'll see though. Let's measure the flagpole and be conservative with the TP, right? Not the TP, but the measured move. Could get us to about 32, right? 0.323, 32 cents for Tron. Could we get the measured move from the bullish pattern, or will we just invalidate the pattern and clap me out right now? I'm fine with that. I'll make about 150 if they want to clap me out right now. Roll it over, clap me out. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Back to BTC. BTC getting the squeeze so far. Closing candles. My God. Just writing all over the freaking drawn over the chart. Bitcoin at resistance, but look, pushing into the 200 MA. That is significant that it closed the candle even above the 200 MA. That will tip off the auto clappers, aka the bots in the market. The bots are long 7 out of 10 certainty. That's right. The bots are long 7 out of 10 certainty. And will this be a bullish retest? We talked about this. This is a falling channel on the 5-minute time frame for BTC, right under the liquidity. This is the liquidity heat map. That's right. Liquidity heat map here from Trading Different. I have a 10% discount for the community if you want to try out a liquidity heat map on a Trading View chart. I've never seen another platform do this. Normally, you can't get live data with liquidity on a Trading View chart. It's just the way it works in the back end. You know, the Pine script doesn't allow it unless you have a back end access like Trading Different. 55555. All right, 10% discount for Trading Different. Give them the link. God a King. But look, is this a bullish retest? We talked about this. I'm never say this is going to happen. Like I never say for sure what's going to happen, but I do look at the probabilities. Put a 7 in the chat if you believe I do a good job with analyzing the probabilities. Not that I'm right all the time, but I say, hey, you know, this could do this if this happens, right? Or this could do this if that happens. If this, then that, right? Breaking this down in real time. This could still roll over and go to the downside. I mean, there's hella liquidity to the downside. Look at that. 57K is bright red, baby. There is some food right there for the shorts, right? Squeeze those longs, squeeze it hard. Or maybe we go to the 62K. You know, we got 62K lit up on the liquidity heat map. And if you go higher, there's even more heat up, even more than the downside. Imagine 68K, 78K. We got serious levels on liquidity. All right. 77777. Let's go. We'll see what happens for BTC. I'm kind of impartial. I'm not trading BTC at the exact moment. Excuse me. Although I did just scalp and take some money on this last move up right here. Currently not in a BTC trade, but I'm ready for a short squeeze if it happens. And it should help my Tron trade. I'm hoping not to get stopped out early here on Tron as my stop loss is in profit. We'll see. And oil, yeah, we got out of the oil trade. Woo! Yeah, that 100%. Can I get another entry on oil? I'm not going to rush it, and I don't want to overtrade here today. I'm happy with my 100%. So we'll see. We'll stay out of oil for now. All right, unless there's something just too obvious about it. Yeah, oil looks a bit crazy right now. That looks like a head and shoulder to me. All right, imagine that's that could be a shoulder. That could be a head and a right shoulder. Oil looks like it's coming down. You could short it, but I'm not that greedy. I'm not that greedy. You may be that greedy to short it on the way down, but I'm good. I don't got to make money both ways. I'm good with one way, one high probability way, you know, because I believe oil still favors the upside on the 4-hour time frame. I do not want to fight that bullish divergence. I'd rather ride with the bullish divergence. So I'm going to wait. All right, they want ETH again. They want ETH. They want other coins, but Bitcoin is too important right now. But I do got to look at other coins and look at Bitcoin getting a rejection on a 1-minute time frame. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for the auto clappers to kick in with the candle closes above the 200 MA. Will this be the mega dump? I'm ready for anything right now, baby. I'm ready for anything. Let's go. All right, I look quickly at Ethereum. Look quickly at ETH. ETH is probably about to eat, man, about to eat the curb. Okay, actually, look, trend down to break up. Is ETH really in this pattern on the 5-minute? That's a little bit encouraging. I know it seems a little counterintuitive, right? A little counterintuitive, but the fact that it's been trending down makes me think it'll break up. Trend down to break up. I would be more concerned if it was in a bear flag, right? I mean, maybe it is on a bear flag if you really, really, really zoom in, like that small bear flag right there, right? Yeah, there it is. There it is on the 1-minute. That's the bear flag. But that bear flag may just dump you to the bottom of the pattern. You never know. Maybe you get a bounce there. But yeah, small bear flags on a 1-minute time frame. But honestly, the 5-minute is trending down to break up. You know, if you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about this. Trend down to break up. So you never know. It's better than a bigger bear flag. But that's Ethereum. Ethereum is going to do what BTC does. If BTC dumps, Ethereum will dump. Whether it's trending down to break up or not, right? It will just trend down more. It will trend down more and be more extended. All right, let's go to Solana really quickly. We'll look at Sol. 5-minute time frame. I like the rounded bottom. It was trying to round. Things were looking good for a moment, right? They were looking good. Nice little rounded bottom. Look at that. Nice little rounded bottom. There's so many different patterns you could try to draw here. You could try to do some type of inverse. You could try to say, oh, this is a cup and handle. I don't know. It looks like a lot of different reversal patterns attempted to form here. But once again, a Solana as a proxy of BTC will fill the dump if BTC dumps. And are we making a right shoulder over here in the 4-hour? What is going on here, Solana? Shoulder, head, and a potential right shoulder right there. Damn. Solana, are you serious? Are you going to lose it all? High stochastics, red money flow. It was increasing, but it looks a bit bearish on Solana, no? I think so. Have you hit the like button yet? Have you hit the like button? They said, can you take a look at the daily candle on BTC? Absolutely. Let's do it. That's actually the first thing I did here We did an analysis of the daily candle close. Let's go to the daily on BTC. Interesting that we got a green dot right now, market cipher B on this current candle. There's a green dot, somewhat of a buy signal on the daily candle, but man, that would be risky to just blindly follow that buy signal, especially as the candle was so early. But there's a daily candle close right there, that red candle. What do you think? Bullish, bearish, or monkish? What do you think? Monkish, neutral. Clearly bearish, okay? No need to ask you. That's a bearish candle. That is a rejection candle. That looks horrible, all right? But still a compression candle. Should be followed by an expansion candle. It can go either way. We can go fill those wicks or we could dump to the downside. A bit of bearish consolidation, though, I'll tell you that. Could be bearish consolidation, somewhat of a bear flag for BTC on the daily. Could be invalidated at any moment. But green dot, low stochastics, this is normally where I look for longs. So I'm not extremely bearish. I'm really not. I promise. I'm not extremely bearish. I don't think I'm going to trade oil again today, but I will keep an eye on oil and be looking for a potential another entry. All right. If you want to trade oil today, I think oil is still bullish, but it may be in retracement mode. All right. All right. Tron, I'm probably going to be stopped out any moment now. Any moment going to be stopped out the way it's looking. We'll see. Stopped out in profit, that is. Nice. About 150 bucks in profit. All right. Watching BTC on those smaller time frames and trying to squeeze in the altcoins. The 5 minute looks like it's starting to create a bear flag. The 1 minute not giving up on that 200 MA. Are you trying to attack it again? Look at the increased volume. What a day for BTC, man. Just squeezing the longs and the short. Everybody can get wrecked, man. Danny says monkish on hype. All right. Where the new members at? Shout out to the new members. Shout out to anybody who became a new member, either from a gifted membership or if you bought your own membership. Thank you for being a member here at Sin City Crypto. That's right. The Zen Trading Zone is the name of my show here. I go live, man, twice a day sometimes, right? I went live twice today on a Saturday, but we got movement in BTC. So I'm here for you. I'm here for you. All right. Sean Het says only a few more bear flags and head and shoulders probably. Okay. Sayara says it may go towards 63,000. It could. Yep. BTC can surprise on the upside. I agree. It said, can you look at the daily chart? We did. We'll look at Zcash. I do have Zcash on the list. Thank you so much. Absolutely. We looked at Sol. Bitcoin trying to push, but facing that resistance. All right, I'm going to look at Hyperliquid, see what's going on with Hype. Somebody said they're monkish on Hype. Hype was looking a bit rough on this 4-hour time frame, right? A chunky monkey flag at resistance. It looks horrible for a long, but beautiful for a short. 30-minute. Okay. Is it a trend down to break up? It's not a bear flag. It's not a bear flag, but obviously a bearish trend, and it could continue to go down and straight down. 10-minute time frame, heavy bull div there on the stochastics. Could get a move up, we'll see, or maybe just invalidate and keep going down. 5-minute, the 5. Red dot, red money flow. Trend still continues to be down. You got bull div here as well. Could maybe eventually round out. I don't know if it's waiting on Bitcoin or what, but it could round out. It's a possibility. All right, BTC, what's up? What's up, BTC? This thing looks like it may be rejected. It may be rejecting. We'll see. God King, how we doing on the likes, man? 200 likes, not too bad. Could we get just 100 more, 300 likes? Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you made money today. Hit the like button if you were entertained today. Hit the like button if you were enlightened today. All right? Hit the like button if you learned something today. Hit the like button if you got the clappage today. It's that world gonna pop. Maybe it might pop. WorldCoin may pop. You never know. You never know. All right, let's see here. I love it. Sean says I'm hella focused. Sorry, hella what? Facious? Facetious. Is that what it is? Facetious. Fashizi and sarcastic. So don't mind me ever. I'll never mind you. Crazy that I never spelled that word out before. Facetious. Bah. I want to short, but crypto lifer was long, says Scottish. Bah. Well, I'll say this, man. Make your own decisions. Never blindly follow, even though I joke about it, right? Blindly follow JP. Never blindly follow anybody. You know, even me, you know, if I give a trade alert, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. Make up your own mind, okay? You can take some, you know, you could look at others' TA, but if it doesn't match your TA, and if it doesn't make sense to you, I would not do it, all right? Learn how to fish, man. Learn how to fish. Don't just accept the fish. Don't just accept the fish from a streamer. You know, not even me. You know, learn how to fish. Learn the techniques. Amen. Can I get an amen in the sense in the congregation? Okay. Learn how to fish. Learn to trade. Learn the divergence. Okay. If you take anything from me, learn about bullish and bearish divergence and how to catch a reversal. You don't have to take my trade alerts. Amen. Amen. That's right. You should be learning and learning how to fish, not just taking the fish. All right. Never blindly follow. Always take responsibility for your own trades. Right. Face-tish. Killing me with that word. That word is like my kryptonite. How do you say it? Is it? Am I saying it wrong still? Facetish. Amen. No, amen. Right? Never blindly follow, man. Never blindly follow. Not even me. Okay, it's a joke. You know, blindly follow JP. Never blindly follow anybody, especially a YouTuber. Okay, I'm talking about myself. All right. Amen. That's right. Muhammad says Christ is king. Yes. And so is the Zen Master. So is the clap daddy. All right, man. Are we long? We short? What are we doing, people? What's going on? BTC, what are you doing? It looks like it wants to just melt everybody's faces. Look at this. It was a bear flag, but so was that. This thing is about to rip again. Are you kidding me? What is happening in this market today? I'm about to just overstimulate everybody in the casino because I don't even know what's happening anymore. I have no idea what's happening in the congregation and in the casino of sin sinners and degenerates. Make some noise. Give me the Buddhas, baby. Come on. Okay. All right. We can't play that one. What is happening? BTC. Sheesh. Facetious. There we go. Thank you, Danny. Facetious. Does that sound better? Thank you. Okay. Each one teach one, right? Each one teach one. K-Rob says, laugh was kind of demonic. Damn. Yeah, I hope I don't give demonic laughs. Somebody said, follow Shio. This. No, not like that, attractive buddies. Come on. Somebody help me out. It was facetious. That's how you say it. Right, Charles? Thank you. Facetious. All right. It says AVE trading against BTC. What is AVE doing? Let's take a quick look at AVE. We were shorting AVE earlier. I took money, but man, I think I could have got a lot more from AVE. All right, 1 second. AVE on a 5-minute time frame. Damn, what's going on, AVE? Everybody just shorting the crap out of AVE. It just looks bad, man. It just looks crazy. Yeah, looks like it's making a complex head and shoulder in like the 1 hour, no? Look at AVE. I'm not loving it, but it could just be a chunky flag, right? A chunky monkey flag. Ooh, my mouse has just got a mind of its own right now. Could it be a chunky monkey flag that is highly volatile and could still break up? Green money flow, green dot, low Stokes, kind of. Be careful with AVE. Be careful with everything right now. Look at BTC getting a move up, man. Just clapping everybody. Man. It said, what do you call a fish with no eyes? I don't know. What do you call it? What do you call it? Man, inverse Bart, somebody said. It does look like an inverse Bart Simpson. I agree. That does look like an inverse Bart Simpson. There's a gap here. This thing could fill that gap really quickly. Really quickly, baby. Am I still in the Tron trade? I'm still in the Tron trade. I'm probably going to get stopped out in profit very soon. Oil still pushing, but a bit retracing there on a 15-minute time frame. Okay. All right. I need love. I need love, guys. I need love. I need love. Give me hearts. Give me hearts. Give me your heart, okay? Give me your heart. Give me your soul. Give me your passion, okay? Give me your time, and I'll give you the skill. All right, here in the Zen Center congregation, we build each other up every single day. We have a Discord that is free. That's right, it's free, and people are active in that Discord right now. I could open my Discord and go to the Sin City Crypto Discord and go to the trader chat and see what's happening in there. What's happening? Somebody posted like not even 20 minutes ago. And honestly, it's usually even more than that. I think because everybody is here, give them the link, God King. Who got clap? At everyone. Emoji. Clap. Who got clap? Give them the link, God King. Kind of like a premium Discord, all right? Premium Discord, but it's completely free. I need love, man. Give me love. I'm LL Cool J. I need love. Come on, man. Give me love. I need the hearts. God King, it's time to get gay in here, man. Come on. Tell somebody you love them. Wiz Notorious. Scottish Crypto, I love you. Muhammad, I love you. All right, I love you guys. Attract Abundance, I love you. Come on, God King. I said, who got clap? Somebody said soul clap. All right, well, clap him. Give him the clap. Give him the clapper. All right, this thing looks like it's going to take off crazy. I need love, though, guys. I think you know where this is going. I need love. I need love in the chat. More love. Somebody spam the heart thing, like this little heart thing right here. Yeah, more. Yeah, this thing. Spam that and put heart emojis in the chat. I need love. It's that time for love, guys. BTC is pushing. It's pushing. Tron is about to push. Come on, whatever you're in, I hope you're long. Five. Unless it's a big time frame. If you're in a 4-hour time frame or up, I think you're fine. But the small time frames favor the upside, okay? I think the small time frames favor the scalps to the upside, and the larger time frames favor the macro dump. Just position yourselves properly and apply your anti-clapper. I need love. Charles, I love you. Okay, come on, more love, more love. Come on, I love you, guys. Last call for super chats now. Last call for super chats. I love you so much. I'll do speed analysis, do some alts real quick. Love, 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 love. Let's look at render. More love, baby. Come on, render. What is it doing? 4-hour time frame coming down, but at support now. Red dot, Stokes pointing down. Don't look too great, but the 5-minute is pushing. The 5 is pushing up. Can we get this green dot to push up? I'm not sure. It is trending down the breakup, though. It could get the breakup. I'll look really quickly at Zcash. Let's look at Zcash. More love, baby, more hearts. Come on, tell somebody you love them. Tell somebody you love them. I want more love in the damn chat. Love in this club. Way more love. Hit the like button too if you haven't hit the like button. If you're brand new, hit subscribe. We believe in love here, and we believe in making money in the market every single day. I am live. More love. Lee, I love you, okay? Let's normalize love. I need a love sound effect. What's a love sound effect? What would a love sound effect sounds like? Oh my.
Attention. Short signal detected.
Short signal detected. Be careful. Protect your assets. If you're in profit, put that anti-clapper on, okay? Put that stop loss in the break even. I need more love. I need more love. Zcash. It looks like a chunky monkey. It's something chunky. I don't know. I don't know what kind of chunky this is. It could be a diamond pattern. Honestly, it's so volatile. It's so volatile. It could be a diamond pattern. But I don't know. It's kind of like a chunky trend down to break up. Zcash doing whatever it wants to do. If it's a diamond, it may reverse to the upside. But that's Zcash. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. Last call for super chats. More love. Keep the love coming. More heart emojis. I didn't tell you to stop. Keep it coming. Use the member emoji. Somebody give some memberships. Somebody become a member. Right now, we got over 1,100 members. 5-minute time frame. It looks like a bear flag, man. I mean, attempting to reverse here, but okay, there is an inverse right there. Inverse head and shoulder, Zcash. Okay, cool, but you lost it there. What are you doing? Why do we need the right shoulder? The extra right shoulder. Why do we need it? More love, baby, more love. All right, we got a super chat now. Attract Abundance. I appreciate you. He says, love to all the Zen centers. Love you, JP and LGK. We love you, Attract Abundance. Thank you so much. Attract Abundance is an expert with trading different guys. He puts out updates every day in our Discord. So make sure you're in that Discord. We gave you the link already. All right. Last call for super chats, last call for super chats, but never last call for love. Never last call for love. That's right. Let's we'll get BitUnix real quick. BitUnix, I'm already cashed out on oil. I'm about to cash out on a Tron. Guys, I made probably close to $3,000 today with everything unrealized and everything. I seriously probably made $3,000 today. It was an awesome trading day. I need you to stay with me, okay? Stay with me every single day. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll do the daily candle close. I'll do the weekly candle close. I'll navigate you through the market. I'm about to take profit right now on Tron. All right, once again, BitUnix, I'll just promote it one more time for anybody who needs a place to trade. All right, this is the exchange of choice. We're doing a 20% deposit bonus up to a $2,000 deposit, right? $2,000 deposit, you get $400 with BitUnix. Use our referral link to get access to that reward. Let me bring up that Discord. Where that? The Discord. God King, one last time. Drop the link for him in BitUnix. And there's me as a cowboy. All right, yeah. I used to DJ in the Texas desert, baby. I was surviving. A country boy will survive, okay? I'm from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. I became a country boy to survive because I'm a monk, baby. You know, monks, you know what we do? We adapt, right? Just like I adapt in these charts, I adapted out in the desert, okay? I became a cowboy. I'm like a chameleon, all right? I was a Jersey boy, but I became a cowboy to survive. In the same way right now, I become a monk to survive in these charts, all right? All right, so 20% deposit bonus is right. $2,000, get you $400 and a VIP too. You know, deposit $100, get $20. All you have to do is trade once. You get a complimentary VIP too and your bonus. Plus, we got the volume bonuses. 30 million in volume will get you $2,400. I did over 60 million in volume last month, so I will be getting a bonus. Everybody will get a bonus who does a volume. 100K, $15, 500K, $40, 1 million in volume, $80. It's easy to do this kind of volume with leverage, okay? So take advantage of it. It's from now to July 18th. Sign up right now. As long as you signed up before June 17th, right, early this month, you are eligible. Deposit rewards on BitUnix. No KYC, no VPN, no BS. Just deposit crypto and trade. Give them the link, God King. All right. Somebody said, brother, are you AI? No, I'm not AI. I'm not AI. Although I do act like a bot sometimes in these charts. Okay. Yeah, Tron looks good. I'm gonna keep the Tron trade open. All I have is the Tron trade cooking now, I believe. Right. Yeah, that's my only trade I'm in right now is Tron. I've taken profit. Today was an excellent day in the charts. Guys, I'm going to head out now because I got to spend some time with my girl, get out of the charts and get zen. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll be honest for you. I have no idea what's going to happen in the charts, but I would say be careful. Be ready for a short squeeze. Be ready for a long squeeze. Stay updated in the Discord. See what everybody else is saying. Somebody might know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Somebody might know what's happening in the Discord. I have no idea, but I say the 4 hour looks like a short, okay? You could get an entry on the 4 hour, but I'd rather even better entry. Let me see here. This 4 hour says you should short. So what I may do is, and I'm not doing it right now, I may put a limit order somewhere up here, maybe the 21 MA one more time, or maybe halfway up this candle. Whenever we're finished with the short squeeze, if we are short squeezing, I would be looking for an entry for a 4 hour short, maybe somewhere around 60,500. You know, I would love a 4 hour short. Otherwise, if we keep squeezing, I will look to short on the weekly 200 MA. So around 62,500 is the next level. I'm looking for a short. You see how I let price pump to get into a short? You see how I'm patient? Amen. Fa. You know, so I'm very patient looking for a short. I don't like these levels for a short. So I'm just hanging out in one trade. Once again, I'll see you in the Discord. I'll see you tomorrow for the daily candle close and the weekly candle close. Love, 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 love. Five, clap, clap. I'm the clap daddy and the Zen master, JP. We got a super chat here. Danny Dash, thank you so much. Sending in super chat says, last call for five. Jersey Desert Cowboy love. Let's go. Appreciate that so much. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate you sending in the super chat. It does support the channel. Everybody, much love, y'all. One more love. One more love. Give me hearts. More hearts. Stop giving up on the hearts, okay? More love. 5. The Clap Daddy will be back tomorrow. You know I'll be here. I'll be here every single day here for you. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Thank you for this. Thank you for the hearts. All right, guys. Be safe out in these charts.